So welcome, everyone. Thanks for being here. We're actually starting on time, which is fantastic.
Whoa.
Welcome to Vecna Eve of Ruin, Chapter 5, Episode 5 for this table. And potentially we may get through with this one today and get into Chapter 6 as well. We'll see. Let's go around the table, starting with Jason. Give the audience your name, your character's name, your passive perception, and anything else you want to tell the audience about him.
I'm Jason. I'm playing Sal, currently being represented by a Butterfly Knight. And my passive perception is 19.
All right.
Nothing special else going on there.
Human?
Yes,
Okay.
very human.
I'm Santa. I am playing Lilith. Tiefling Wizard. And my character sheet is not loading. I want to say my best perception is
It's 20 or 21, isn't it?
21.
Okay.
Yeah, 21.
All right, we got you leveled. Down at the end.
I'm Nathan. I'm playing Magram, Wolverine, a little dwarf barbarian, much taller dwarf barbarian than he used to be way back when.
Much taller.
Much taller, the tallest.
Three.
And his passive is 11.
All right.
I'm Justin. I'm playing Max, the Asmara Barbarian, with a passive of 15, and his binding is Good Boy.
I am Gene. I am playing a human cleric. His name is Willie Dunker. And my passive perception is 19.
And last but not least, I'm Bill, playing your friendly neighborhood bard named Nova, and my passive is 20. Coming straight out the Feywild.
All right. We've successfully got
That's
ourselves a sound check out of that too. So thank you very
Wiggy,
much,
wiggy.
everyone.
Check,
Yippee.
Ooh.
Did anybody need hearing assistance tonight? No? Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Well, I moved down to this end of the
That's
table so I
fine.
didn't have to
Crazy
die
now.
Stay
again.
on the right day. It's so quiet.
Yeah, it's actually doing pretty good today. But yeah, the hearing assistance
For
is
now.
now coming out of the mixer. So we have the option of having you hear everybody, including yourself, or just me, which is how it's set right now, which seems to be the more popular option. So, while we were gone, Gilbert well, he was already invisible, but apparently he's not in front of you anymore, Magram. We don't know where he went exactly, but he's gone.
Does that mean I won't be allowed to use my Gilbert strike?
You will not be allowed to use your Gilbert strike, I'm afraid.
Well,
Sorry.
I'm
Can we
gonna.
make a Magram strike.
We could, but I mean, you don't have sneak attack, so I think I might just get rid of that maneuver at this
But
point.
the barbarians may get anything that you get once on a turn.
Reckless doesn't. I looked at the wording.
Reckless does go to out of your turn.
Sorry. Well, sure. Reckless, yes. Brutal doesn't. Brutal has to be on your turn.
But I've got a 20-foot reach, so you just got to get me in the range.
That's actually on your turn as well.
It's only on your turn, it says.
The
Too bad.
the only instances where commander strike actually would make a lot of sense, at least in this sort of situation, is with sneak attack people and champions, because they have the extended crit range.
Oh, okay.
That's basically it. Those are the only instances where it
or-
really matters.
Somebody who's got one of the auras on them, you can make them take the dash action. Or is it only attack?
It's just one attack.
Oh, it's only attack. Okay. Rats.
Yeah.
Okay, well, metagaming down, gaming up. What was that?
I'll bring it up for you.
All right. So you guys have Max. You have just lifted the grate, barely, as I remember.
Yep.
So you can see into this room where there's a whole bunch of cultists. There is a dead woman with a, as you said, stick in her chest that is apparently killed her. There's also a demon that has just come through a portal that was opened right where her corpse is. One can imagine that those are related. although Max may not. I don't know. And I think it's time to just ask everybody to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Before initiative, would I be able to activate the rage?
Yes, I think we assumed that it was happening as you were you saw the stick and you like rage lifted or something.
Okay.
Good enough.
I wish I had advantage on this.
Also, it hasn't been that long since your last fight, if I recall, so you may still be
I mean,
raging.
we've been
No,
Just worn off.
yeah, it just ended.
It had just worn off. Okay.
because he had started one when we came down, and then as we went through, burned it.
Oh, it was still going on the
Yeah.
shambling mounds.
Yep.
Got it. All right, so let's add to encounter. Lilith, what'd you get?
So well.
5.
5. Fantastic. Magram,
Sorry. Come back to me.
come back to you. Max,
19.
Nova,
20.
I guess you have the Shadow Blade, right?
Salvatore,
17.
Willie.
17.
Who's I got Sal happening first. I think that's accurate.
No, it would be what he's. I have.
Oh
10
wait, he's
dex.
got a higher initiative bonus. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to artificially make you 18, Willie. That'll make the software work.
You want to switch?
For sure. Let's see. We want to make the axe beak friendly.
Might be better if you go first.
We want to make the giant hyena friendly.
Switch with her so that she can cast a big spell without worrying about getting you in the AoE.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
All right, how you doing, Magram?
10.
10?
So
Is anybody changing
What
with
did you
alert?
20.
He's on the top.
Okay.
And then Max. And then
yeah. Do you want to swap 17 instead of 5? Get a big, fireball or something in there. Yeah. All right. So me and Lilith are gonna swap.
Okay, so Lilith, what's Lilith's new initiative then?
Mine was 5.
17?
Yeah.
And you're 5. Okay, got it. And she's right next to you, so you can like push her forward or something to explain that narratively.
Respectfully.
What did you get?
I got
19.
All right, and combat is joined.
Okay. Can we switch? Or do we have to have a feat to switch? No, I don't.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice.
Okay. I was going to let you go in front of me.
All right, Nova,
No plumage, but
I'm
Steph got an
first.
axe
you
beak.
are first
Well, how about them apples? All right.
with an initiative of 20.
Okay.
Just
All right.
make some-
I am going to make my way up here. Where's the door?
The door is right next to where so you see Magram?
This guy, this little opening right there?
No,
furthest-
right here.
Yeah,
right there?
the furthest
right
south
there.
you can go in that chamber and then through there. Yep.
Okay.
That's the door right there.
Okay.
I'll mark it with something.
So,
I was going to clarify the rage that I activated instead
There's the
of,
door.
normal max tactics
there's the
is
door. Okay.
air.
So there's a
Resistance to
cultist in
everything.
front of the door.
There is a cultist right there. Yes.
In front of the
You
door.
can move diagonally through.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay, your choice.
I turn around to everybody and go, "Hey, watch this, guys!" And then I polymorph into a giant ape, and I come barreling through, and I'm just gonna knock this fucker over right here. I'm just gonna trample
Are
over
you
him.
going to do a shove attack?
I just want to run through him. I'm going straight
You
for
cannot run through him without using your attack,
the.
unfortunately.
Okay, well then I'll use an attack.
Mechanically, yeah.
Okay.
So make a strike as the
It's 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay. And then what is he? 3d10. Woo, doggy.
So
All right.
question.
Yes.
Rich. I'm seeing 2 named cultists. Is that like to be like
No.
something that is going to be coming up?
19, 20,
Like, should I worry about
Yeah,
that?
they
at all?
moved. Well, whatever. They're fine where they are.
33,
You don't know yet.
Okay.
You haven't gotten in the room.
33 points on the guy right in front of me.
Okay, so
Come blowing through.
if you want to shove him, you forego the damage and just shove him. If you want to do the damage, he's still there.
You can also just walk past him.
You could
Well,
have
I'm
gone
just gonna-
diagonally and then popped into an ape and hit him.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine. And as I'm going through, I'll hit him with that. But I got 2 attacks.
Okay.
And then the next attack, I'm going straight for the guy in the middle.
All right. So 33 points of damage on this guy.
Yep. And then I get how many feet? 40 feet. So 40 feet will get me to the guy in the statue.
Easily.
Okay, cool.
Although you do notice once you get down into this water that it's more difficult to move.
Okay. I have 40
So
feet
it
of
is
movement.
Yeah, you're in difficult terrain, but you had
Okay.
enough movement.
So what if I just leap and just fly in the air?
Jumping is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's natural 20. Bam.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll your critical damage.
All right.
You said it's D10s. Do you need more 10s?
No, I just need 3. It's 3D. It hits 3d10 plus 6 bludgeoning damage for.
Well, you just crit.
I know.
Oh, you're just gonna.
I'm
double
just going to double. 'em.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Math man.
Ooh, 2 10s.
Nice.
That's 27. That's 54 plus 6 is 60 points of damage. I'm right on top of that fucker.
Even 60 points of damage to start with. Wow.
You're on top of him.
Well, I mean, whatever. I'm hitting him. So wherever you put me to climb on
Yeah,
it.
you're right there.
Okay.
Oops.
Cool.
Unless you want to be somewhere else.
Nope. That's fine. As long as I can hit him, I got 10 feet of reach. So
Yeah, you're
I'm good to go.
you're in a good spot to hit a lot
Yeah.
of things.
Yes. Yes. And I am done.
All right, cool.
was
That brings us to Max.
Sweet, sweet,
He's going to run into the center of the room
you mother.
to be able to get to that square right there.
This one
Yep.
He's not coming in
You-
tomorrow.
are gonna get an attack of opportunity from that cultist as you run past.
Yes, you will get an attack of opportunity from that cultist as you run past him.
It's a hardy cultist if 30
do you have
points didn't
speedy?
kill him.
Well, that was a cultist fanatic that you that
Oh, he's a fanatic.
that,
Oh, a
you had-
fanatic.
yeah.
He's
He's extra culty.
Yes.
he's bona fide.
Extra cool.
Yes. Does a 12 hit you, Mac?
His,
Cultist, not really expecting you, swings out with a sickle and misses you.
yeah, the cultist fanatics have very high thetan levels. Wait, is
Nice.
that joke kosher to make here?
Nice. No, it's
We're not in LA. It's probably safe.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And if it isn't kosher,
Well,
Whatever.
Hey, there's
Whatever.
they got one of their churches really
Hey.
near close to where I live. So
Hey.
Moving on. But not
Yeah, I've heard
dwelling
that.
on
I'd
it
like to go-
because that's
Sorry.
probably
I'd
the
like to go
smart
check it
idea.
out one day, see if I can
Sorry.
get in.
Would it be a free action to try and pull the stake?
You want to pull the stick out of the body. Let me check.
That's an arm, Max.
No, there is a stake in the body. Yeah,
There's a
he's
stake,
right.
yeah.
But I do have to go check on that.
Awesome roll
I
with
have to
that
see if it's
20
an
on that
action specifically to do it.
No, we did.
The great thing is on that nat 20, I rolled 2 10s. That's awesome.
Fix the napkins.
Oh, and by the way, as you guys opened the door and were coming in here, they were all chanting, "She is slain, she is risen. Come to us, Lord Strahd, receive our gift." So
they couldn't have-
apparently they're summoning this demon for Lord Strahd for some reason.
Now you hear Nova go,
they couldn't have even made it rhyme.
Hold on.
On your turn, sir. On your turn. Let's see. So
I was retconning my growl.
all right.
I don't know
By
if
the
I
way,
wanna
you
do this.
guys do recognize. Actually, Max doesn't. What's your passive, Nova? Your passive perception?
20.
20. With a 20, you notice this appears to be the Hearst's nursemaid that is laying dead here in the middle of the room.
Oh.
So that's who they sacrificed.
Oh.
Retrieving the rod piece.
Okay.
I think we knew that.
We knew she was gone.
Regular
We knew
object
she was
interaction.
missing,
You
I
pull it
think.
free. You now have a stick.
And then drop that into the bag of holding, and then attack the rhino person.
All right. As part of your attack, you sheath it in the bag of holding. Allowed.
And then first one's going to be reckless.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20. I'm going to top.
Dirty 20. Are you going to make that a critical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Attaboy.
House rule, dirty 20 bar, dirty 20 once a night is a critical if you want it to be.
32 damage on that hit.
32 damage, okay.
You gave me a reroll, right? At the beginning? Whenever I...
Yeah, you have inspiration, yeah.
Gotcha. That's what I thought.
And second attack will be brutal.
Okay.
18.
That hits.
Oh,
He's a pretty big target. Well armored, but a pretty big target.
And then that'll be thundering, so disadvantage on next saving throw.
Okay.
oh man.
I'm going to savage attack it.
Ooh, that bad, huh?
Uh, 37.
Shit.
37 points of damage. He's not bloodied yet, but he is looking fairly damaged. All right.
And
No, go ahead.
bonus action will pop the Asmar form of Inner Radiance.
Okay.
I should have done that before, but whatever. An additional 5 damage at the end of my turn. Do everything in 10-foot radius, so I don't know if that hits the gorilla.
10-foot radius, you say?
It would, yes.
That would hit Cultist C, Cultist D, not Cultist A.
So they all take 5
5?
radiant.
Okay.
Including you, Nova.
Do what now?
You take 5 radiant damage from our
Oh.
ASMR friend here.
Okay.
I see a pointer there, Nate. Cultist C is bloodied. Cultist D is also bloodied. Regular old cultists, not that tough. They're all slightly off position, too. That's annoying. I laid these all out very carefully. All right. Anyway,
Just getting that ready for later.
let's see. No, B is also out of range. All right, Willie's next.
Rich, just to clarify real quick.
Yep.
In front of me is the door.
Damn, I don't know if I want to
Correct.
do this now.
Yeah.
Yep, that little
Right,
white, that
right.
little white square. Yeah.
There's a space that Gilbert was in the door.
Might not be good to throw this now.
Gotta do different. Forgot I gotta write down my ape.
She's just gonna blast.
Got
It
a few
probably
more
isn't
points
good
as
to do
an
that,
ape
is
than
it?
I do as myself.
That might be a little bit extreme at this point.
All righty. Willie.
Forgot about that.
All right. I guess I will. Let's see. Move up here. Can I see the impaler from here?
Yeah.
Yes, you can see him through the door.
Would
All
my
right.
15 points carry over?
Well,
15?
might as well not waste that then.
The temp HP.
Temp HP that he gave me when I go into my beast form?
So just
I
do a
don't know.
regular.
I'll look into it.
No, because you get
From
temp
the, saving
HP
throw
for your beast
disadvantage.
form, right? Now,
Well, I've got
Most likely
157.
fireball.
right, but that 157
Okay,
replaces
so
the
whenever I
15.
revert back, I
Oh,
still
oh.
keep my 15.
They're gone.
Yeah, 'cause those are all.
Oh, they are?
You only have
Ah,
as
that's
many
true.
temp
Just
HP as you
whack
have
this
now.
guy in front of me.
Yep.
Named one, maybe.
New Bard, who dis?
Yeah, they replace temp HP replace temp HP,
Gotcha.
so they're gone.
I'll just attack him with sacred
Well, I knew
flame.
you couldn't stack 2 things, but I know
Oh, that's
I didn't
No,
know
this
because
guy.
so like if a
No, it
druid,
replaces.
so if a
Right,
druid
yep,
rev-
yep. Right.
and then they go back.
That'd be
they-
fine.
Polymorph
Willie's
using temp HP.
Willie,
All right, so I'm gonna attack.
Oh no, I knew that. I just didn't know.
fanatic
15
E.
carried over.
with sacred flame.
Sacred Flame on the Fanatic. Okay.
Get him.
The Dex 19.
Dex 19, the one right in front of the door.
Just right in front of me. Yep.
Okay. Easy target. His back is turned to you. Dex 19, you say?
Yes. A minute.
6 fails damage.
Hopefully this is good. No. 10.
He screams as sacred light wreaths his body briefly and looks like he's barely standing.
All right. And with my bonus action, I'll cast my spiritual weapon.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it right next to him, and I'm gonna whack him.
Wiggity whack.
A 30 hit.
30 hits, yes. I'm going to make your spiritual weapon a little green circle.
Oh, I was gonna add that, but
6.
Where is it?
right next to
directly
you.
south of E.
South of E?
So,
Yeah,
There?
right there.
Okay. And who did you hit? Did you hit E or did you hit D?
E.
E? Okay, you kill him. It doesn't matter how much damage you did. He had one
Oh, it
hit
was
point
6.
left.
Oh, damn. All right.
Poof. Alrighty. That brings us now to some of my peoples. The Relentless Impaler gets to go. Let me bring up a character sheet here so I can.
That would have been cool, though. They could disappear.
It looks like
Oof,
they're bundled
nice.
together in initiative. If I was to do one of my moves,
What's that?
Are you going to go person? Are you going to go enemy by enemy? Or are you doing like everyone together?
Well, I'm doing, yeah, all of my enemies are grouped together.
But if I wanted to do one of my movements, like move a
Oh, yeah, in between
okay,
any
just check.
two characters going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So right now the Relentless Impaler is starting its turn. Let's see. So he's going to make a spike attack against Max. Oh, actually, no, he's not going to do that yet. Spike attack against Max. That is, and he has advantage, right?
He's tapped on his first attack. From
He's sapped, so it's straight roll.
Yep.
31 to hit.
that's it.
Okay, figured it might. 15 points of damage, and your speed is halved until the beginning of his next turn.
That 15 rounded down to 7.
Yes, it is piercing damage. So, oh, sorry. Yes, that's it for that one. He's then going to make 2 wicked spear attacks on you as well. Might as well unload all onto you.
Getting wicked with it.
You did the most damage for sure. So he has advantage on this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. 23 to hit.
Yep.
And then 24 to hit.
Yep.
So on each one of those, you take 13 piercing, rounded down to 7.
So
Plus,
just 13.
what's that?
Just 13 or 12.
It'd be. Oh no, sorry, rounded down to 6. So it'd be 12 total. Because each one rounds down separately. However, you also take 26 total necrotic damage. Are you resistant to necrotic?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so you actually take 12 total necrotic damage. I forgot the Aasimar thing.
He also mentioned he's in bear form, so I think he's resistant to all damage types except for force because you have the psychic ring.
Psychic resistance, and then Asmar gives me necrotic and radiant resistance.
Right.
So it's just force that you're not resistant to.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Everything else he's resistant to.
That's the
Barbarian.
only thing they haven't made something for us.
All
They gotta
right.
they gotta give him one.
There's the
Yeah.
ring.
Wait,
Right. No, I'm just saying, but like if you were Path of the Bear Totem or whatever, that's the only thing you're not.
All right. Cultist Fanatic A
They removed
is going to continue chanting,
necrotic from it.
as is Cultist Fanatic B, C, D. Elizabeth and Gustav Hurst are also going to keep chanting. Cultist C, who got hit, is going to.
Not rage.
Does he have a ranged attack? No, he doesn't. So he's going to step over and attempt to hit Max in retaliation. With advantage, he has a 6, so that doesn't work. D is going to do the same thing.
Push his head under the water.
I can't believe you got a 6 with advantage.
Uh.
11 with advantage. Good grief. I roll just as badly digitally as I do in reality. Okay. So that's it for this particular round for the cultists. Magrum, you're
Consistently
next.
Inconsistent.
Magnum is not.
And I put your critters right after you.
Yeah. Well, first thing Magnum's going to do is whistle at his critters. Come, boys.
Oh, I forgot to do something. On the beginning of Magrum's turn,
He grows 4 feet. I say.
Goes to 4 feet or an additional 4 feet.
His legs grew
Either.
3 sizes.
Either would be
either.
good, right?
His legs grew
Take it.
3 sizes that day.
It's like
I'll
through
tell you
3
something.
sizes.
The Relentless Impaler. What would he do?
Oh, he gets those actions.
Oh, yeah. He can't see there. He teleports a few feet over here and makes a spike attack against, Nova.
I'm not that big.
26 hit you.
And then some.
You take 15 points of piercing damage, and your speed is halved until his next turn. Okay. All right, Magrum, your turn.
Okay.
I pitched him to oblivion.
So he whistled at his pets. He's going to rage. He's going to. Every time I switch
I
tabs
don't
in this
think
thing,
he
it
gets
reloads.
any resistance.
Oh.
To anything.
I'm going to
Nope.
give.
No resistance.
You can give Willie some HP?
14 to
Neat.
Sal.
Oh, to Sal? Okay.
I take 15. If I don't already have it, I already have it. And I'm going to do my teleport just by myself all the way across the room, which you can move her, and by Elizabeth on the edge.
Right there?
On the edge.
On the ledge.
Ah, yes.
Not in the water.
Correct.
By the way, this is about a 5-foot ledge. The ceiling's about 15 feet above the ledge.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
I can actually swim in the
Spacious.
It's like we're outside again.
And the dais is the same level as the ledge.
And then he's going to use his glaive on the rhino thing.
Okay.
Are you near it?
He doesn't have pack tactics up.
Yeah. 16 to hit.
16 just hits.
Nice.
Wow.
Uh, 11 damage.
11 points of damage. Okay.
I'm gonna do the same thing, and he's gonna say, "Cheers, fuck face." No, I was gonna miss. 12.
That misses.
Glaive.
Butt strike.
No,
the
raise.
Graze.
Oh,
Or
graze.
his blade, graze.
6
How much?
damage.
6 damage.
Okay.
And then butt strike.
Got it. By the way, this big demon is looking Ickery.
Hickory dickory dock.
Um,
Black ooze pouring out of all the
Miss.
slice wounds and stab wounds on him.
yeah, I know, but what's going on prior to hit?
Strength plus proficiency.
Strength plus proficiency.
Of the eight.
I'm pretty sure you get your proficiency on that.
Be like 18.
18 hits.
And it's a D4. One plus 3, 4.
4 points of damage. Got it.
And that'll be it. Oh, topple. That's right.
DC.
Sorry.
So save on your end.
Yeah, I know.
Is there a save?
Yeah.
Toppling the rhino.
Okay. Strength save.
Yep.
Does he have that with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Looking at,
Well, that was Dex. I'm sorry.
there we go.
Strength is
Also
better.
should be at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yes, it should be, but he chooses to succeed.
Okay.
So he's not toppled.
He chooses to succeed?
Legendary.
Oh, so he has 11.
Okay, so for
Aha.
the critters,
That's how they get you.
the path
The
in front
hidden-
of the hyena has
hidden trap.
bars, right?
They've been
The bars have been lifted.
The bars have been lifted, so can the hyena enter?
How
I
many
can
times
squeeze
do you
in.
do
It's
that?
difficult terrain. So 10, 20, and it's
Isn't there a
difficult
limit
terrain in the
normally, or-
water as well.
Is there a,
So
li- is there a limit on how many
50
times?
There's
So,
usually
use-
on,
he can get
on
in.
legendaries,
He can't get in very
you usually
far.
get 3 legendary
Let's
actions,
see.
sometimes 4 if it's like a huge
10,
guy. But like
20,
resistances, it's usually like 2 or
30,
3 maybe. 3 at the most for like the big guys.
Well, dragons normally have 3.
Yeah,
40.
but like a guy like this might only have 2. He may only have 1.
You can get to like
And-
there.
And the
he's got
resistances don't come
Cultist
back.
C is in
on
his
the
space,
turn.
so he'll go
He
prone
acts
if he
the
doesn't kill
legendary
Cultist
actions
C.
too.
He will attack both the
Yeah.
sea.
Okay.
Because if they
Advantage?
if they made the resistances
Tax
recharge on it,
Bear
it would
form.
they'd be,
Oh,
it'd be
okay.
impossible.
That'd be,
They 7 to hit.
It'd be ridiculous.
7 misses.
So
Yes,
yeah,
he does.
that's how they succeed on the saving throws is by using one of the.
And I assume
legendary
that thing hasn't been hit yet. Okay, so
No,
that's
Cultist C is bloodied, right?
Cultist is very bloody. It
Oh,
was
it is
bloody.
bloody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then it can do the other thing.
Bloody, bloody,
yeah, the
bloody.
guy in the water.
Oh, the hyena got some bloodied.
You're right.
Uh,
You keep reminding me. It already used. It's one a day thing.
Like
Yeah.
2
Oh, did it?
sessions ago.
Okay.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Um.
Forgot about that.
Mr. Beak is going to follow the same path and try to get the same.
It's ridiculous, but as the hyena's turn ends, it goes prone. So just FYI.
So they start drowning.
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah,
So they start drowning.
No.
Yeah, can you keep it?
His snout's above the water. Yeah, it's only a foot of water. Axbeak's going to try to move into the room as well.
Sure is.
Okay, how much movement does the Axbeak have?
50 as well.
All right. I'm going to rule that it can get
There
there.
be Wild Kingdom up in this.
And he has the same problem. And he can be here or he can be overlapping with Cultist D, your choice. They're both bloodied.
What was the here?
So it can be here or
D.
one over.
Go after the bloody
Unless-
one again.
They're both bloodied.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Go after the one up the stairs.
Okay, got it.
They're standing there by him.
Come on, roll better. That would be 14 to hit.
Sorry?
14 to hit.
14 hits.
Nice.
Hammer time.
4 points damage.
4 points of damage. Guess how many hit points it had?
4.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna say the axe beak takes that tip right to the navel and just
Slits him up.
upwards, and we're gonna see a Mortal Kombat style split open fatality thing. Thank you.
Finish him.
Granted.
And it bathes in its blood and ruffles its feathers and kind of looks.
Okay.
That's it.
Awesome.
Oh,
Right.
That is the end of Magram's turn, and it is
Does anybody
now
put any
at the beginning of
disadvantages
Sal's
on the
turn.
Big guy?
wait. Wells never went.
Yeah.
Where the fuck's Lilith?
Right after me.
Yeah, left off last time.
She got accidentally somehow has an initiative of 1. Go. That's not right. I'm sorry.
Didn't you guys switch?
Yes.
I
That's right.
mistyped it.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, Lilith. You can go before Sal. Yeah, we can't retcon you all the way in. There's too much has happened.
Well, so she would have gone before Magram, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can we at least say that if she wants to do something to all this, Magram isn't there and doesn't get fireballed? Because
I'm not gonna retcon it at this point, just because
Okay.
I know it's kind of messed up, but at the same time,
Magram's like, bring it on.
yeah,
He's a big boy.
too much
Sort of,
happened
you
on
can take it.
Magram's turn.
He
was
chose
a
her
lot.
for a reason.
So
The end is near.
The cultists are still chanting, by the way, Lilith. As you
he
walk down here, I'm assuming,
Get it, girl.
or you're using your book.
definitely gonna send the book.
Okay, you're sending the book. Whoa.
I think my book was right at the door, if I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is it in relation to
Booking.
something?
It's going onto the dais.
Going onto the dais? Okay.
Southwest corner.
Southwest corner of the dais. Thank you.
Right in the middle.
It's going to be a little green square for me and everybody online. There we go. Okay.
So, is the Relentless and Taylor still up?
Yes.
Oh, yes. He's just bloodied.
Okay. Then,
And actually, at the beginning of your turn, he's going to take another
Hey, just
legendary action,
did you hit?
and he's
you
going to
hit the,
teleport over here and make
the
a.
relentless guy in the middle too. You did,
And you already.
but I'm just saying you hit the guy in the middle too, right? Okay, so just me and you have hit him.
He's going to make a. He's going to teleport over here and make a spike attack against Max.
I guess who?
Max.
They said Axby for a second.
I was thinking about it, but I went for Max instead because I have advantage with that one. 26 to hit you,
Yep.
Max. Okay, you take another 7 points of piercing damage total after having. And yeah, that you already have speed from it, so you're not halved again. All right, that's its legendary action. Lilith, go ahead and continue.
okay.
It's still adjacent to your book, so if you're doing shocking grasp or something, you're good.
I'm actually going to cast Psychic Glance on the Relentless Inhaler.
Okay, psychic lance on the relentless impaler.
That is an intelligence saving throw. DC is 23.
DC of 23 intelligence, huh? Not very intelligent, as you might expect, although it does have a plus. Okay. With a 15, it will succeed anyway,
Okay. Then
as it used its legendary action to succeed. Or legendary resistance to succeed, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's two of them.
The hyena to go prone.
Ending its turn in the same space as the cultist. If you end your turn with overlapping somebody else's space.
Understood.
Yeah.
I didn't think you said like something was cast or something, but
No. Just because he failed to kill the cultist, he lunged so hard after the cultist, he landed in the water.
totally fine.
Yeah.
We'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah. All my die are in my little brown box.
okay. I have plenty. I just didn't have to.
No, you need more.
Always.
Great.
Huh?
But
He said she needs more dice, and the answer is always.
Well, I was saying for this particular roll too, you need 50. 50 D6.
There used to be spells like that.
I'm assuming it takes half damage if it succeeds.
yeah, it's 20 points of psychic damage. So 10.
10 points, okay. It roars and shakes its head, but seems to have only taken part damage. No, I'm not saying it's resistant, just that, yeah, it saved. Okay. And the other effects of the psychic lance don't work.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
It would be cool if it did, but no.
That brings us to Sal.
Okay. So good. Yes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Remember, the water's difficult terrain.
Yes. Yes. That's annoying. I haven't seen anything.
Have we said how deep the water is?
About 1.5 feet, 2 feet.
Okay. I'm
I was a little
gonna.
worried Nigram's going to drown.
Not that small. Or not that deep.
Maybe Gilbert.
Now you would have been waist deep moving through the water, which makes it fairly difficult terrain. But yeah.
All right. It's already so hurt, but I'm going to use one of my superiority die to get my use of Know Your Enemy back, and then immediately use it on the
Relentless Impaler.
Yes.
And what do you get to know?
Resistances, immunities, vulnerabilities.
It isn't resistant to any types of damage. It's not vulnerable to any types of damage. It is immune to the charmed, exhaustion, and frightened conditions.
Okay. So I'm not going to try and menacing strike it then.
It's not resistant to these claws.
It doesn't have claws. It's got a wicked spear and a spike.
Yeah. That's just what I was going to ask. So it's wielding a spear.
A spear and a spike. Yep.
Spike is in like spikes on its hand, or
it's holding a spike in one hand.
Okay.
It's dual wielding.
So it's got a spear in one hand and a spear without a stick in the other hand.
Basically.
Okay.
All right.
And they do different things.
Yes.
I will attack action, and I'm going to use my relentless free D8 maneuver on my gorilla strike. Take an attack action.
Oh, I get to just go now?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll too?
You're using your action, roll to attack.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to use your reaction, but
so you can choose not to if you want.
The D8 is added to damage, not
is added to mine, right?
Your damage.
My damage.
The damage,
okay,
not
cool.
the attack roll.
Yeah.
Cool. That's 18 to hit.
That will hit. Cool. So roll your 3d10 plus a d8.
Yep. That's 15, 20. Is that a 4? Or is that?
I have no idea what the heck that is.
It can't be a 9.
I was going to say it can't be a 9.
It can't be a 9.
I was rolling 10.
Yeah,
so
these dice, these dice, the fours do look a little
and
weird.
20,
It kind of
24,
swirls weird.
30 points of damage.
Got it?
Cool. And that was my reaction?
Yes.
Awesome.
I could tell that giant ape was Nova just because of.
It's purple and pink.
I was gonna say just that.
Yeah.
It had a certain swagger about it.
Yes.
I could tell.
Yes, it did. I wink at you and I go, just kind of growl at you seductively.
I'll hit Cultist Fanatic D, or I'll attack him at least. No advantage, which is weird. 27 to hit.
Sorry, 27 to hit the cultist. D. Yes.
Cultist Fanatic D.
Yes, that hits.
As soon as I asked if that was a 4 or a 9, I was like, that's an 8, dummy.
This poor dude just standing there chanting.
Because I just
Okay,
rolled 10.
So that's
What made me think
This Nova?
15.
Great.
he is the great grape ape. I mean, I was trying to think. I was going to call him April O'Neil, but I like that too.
Still up?
Yep, still up.
How's it looking?
No, he's
Not bloody
purple
yet.
and pink.
I know, but if he was
I'll attack him again.
Oh, no.
I
I was just trying to think of a name.
I'm going to assume a 12 doesn't hit.
12 does not hit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Actually, let me double check.
On a Fanatic?
I'm double checking.
Literally,
That's
is a
why.
great- except minus the
Does not
the
hit.
hat with the propeller on it. You know,
The pheasant's dead.
All right.
yeah. He's got his.
I don't
he's
think
got
there's
his
any
hat
point in
with
holding
the
my
hair- with
action
the
search, so I'll pop
feathers
that now
sticking
and
out.
get 3 more swings.
Yeah.
18 to hit?
On the Fanatic,
Yes.
it's
Cultist Fanatic D. So that's going to be 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. Got it. He's definitely bloodied now.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna use Commander Strike again. Max, hit the big guy.
That's the damage, correct?
Yeah.
And because I was reckless, I still get that advantage.
Yes.
It's going to be against Rhino, I'm assuming.
Yep.
I assume 27 hit.
27 does hit.
I know 17 hits because I rolled. That was my lowest roll so far, and it hit. So they're big and beefy. Probably not hard to hit.
29.
29 points of damage. All right.
I used it.
Use it on.
I just used my own D10.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So it's going to be Nova's turn, but at the
Well-
beginning of Nova.
I get one more.
Oh, you got one more? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Magnum,
forget.
did you hit anything over here?
Those people, no.
Okay. Then I'll just go one more attack into Cultist Fanatic D. 15 to hit.
It's
All right. 16 points of damage. And that is all I
that
have.
is enough. And
Oh.
Cultist Fanatic D is dead.
Oh. In that case,
As his body stumbles, bleeding into the
1,
water,
2,
and
3,
face
4,
down, he's gone.
5, 6. I'm gonna go there.
All right. That it?
Yes, I don't have anything else I can do.
All right. So it's Nova's turn, but at the beginning of Nova's turn, the Relentless Impaler is going to use its last legendary action to teleport.
Yeah, 3.
He's running away from me. Better.
Oh, he's not running away.
Okay. Run to
That
me.
doesn't count as
Save me
nothing.
the
He's
time.
going to teleport over here and attempt to spike Willie.
Oh, I can't protect him. I knew I
He
shouldn't have
is
gone
tapped, though.
He's sapped.
there. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so
Civity
it
set.
is disadvantage then.
Something out in front of me.
Going after the healer.
$19 to hit you, Willie.
Oh. Yeah.
That hit. Okay.
Right.
You take 15 points of piercing damage,
All right.
and your speed is halved until the beginning of the Impaler's next turn.
All right. I don't think I'm
All right,
anywhere
now it's
anyway.
Nova's turn.
All right. Turn around 2 attacks at him. Because he's right behind me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess we're-
So technically, the Impaler, if it was there, it would have been in his.
Oh,
space.
that's right. We've got that. I forgot about that.
No retconning. It goes prone.
You don't want me to touch him.
No, it's going to do something different. Willie, take your points back. It's not going to attack you. It wouldn't have done that. I forgot he was large. Nova was large in size.
Oh.
No, he's gonna
I'm a
he's gonna
beefy
pop
boy
over
right
and
now.
do Magrum instead. Magrum does a 19 hit you.
It does.
All right, then you take 15 points of damage, and your speed is halved
Oh.
until the Impaler's next turn. As he spikes you with this large metallic corroded spike that looks disgusting.
I think it was up at
Make him bigger. That's all right.
Oh, damn it.
I assume you're just gonna do the same thing. Go over. Here?
Yeah, I'm charging at the at homeboy.
Yeah, drop him wherever you're going to
Yep.
drop him, and
Yep.
then I'll take care of the size thing.
Yep.
I got something for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Same thing. Swipe two fist attacks. First one is a 27. Natural one, I get to re-roll. 18 for the second one.
Why you get to reroll a natural
I have
one?
lucky.
Lucky? I thought Lucky just gave you advantage on when you
No.
chose to take it.
Lucky you get to re-roll once.
You also get to reroll once?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Should be half
Lucky or the luck?
What's that?
Lucky or the luck?
The luck. I have the luck feat for the way from Wayfarer.
From what?
From the Wayfarer background, I get lucky.
Okay. Yeah, somebody double check for me, but I'll let it go for this time.
Yeah. No. It works the way you thought.
So it doesn't include rerolling ones.
You might be thinking of halfling luck.
Yeah,
Okay.
halfling luck is rerolling ones.
But still, all right. Well, then I use my inspiration. That you gave.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh shit! That fucking rolled up.
Yeah. So the lucky feat, you have to decide when you want advantage on however many rolls throughout the day.
Yeah.
So it's just giving you advantage.
So it's different. The
So-
lucky. The
it's
lucky.
changed.
feat-
It's
okay.
changed significantly since 14.
Okay. Okay.
It used to be you choose to re-roll whenever you feel like it,
Yeah.
3 times
So-
a day.
You have 5 luck points because that's our proficiency bonus. Before you roll, or before an enemy rolls to
Against
attack you, you
Yep.
can either give yourself advantage if you're rolling for anything, or if they're attacking
Oh,
you,
it's advantage
you can-
now.
you can
You
give
can also
them
give disadvantage to an enemy.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I got 21 on the second one.
21 on the second one
Yep.
hits.
All right. So that's 10, 20, 26 on the first attack.
26 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And then 7, 9, 15, 21 on the second.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna rock around. I'm still staying in melee with him. I'm just moving over to give the door
Uh-oh.
to give the door a little
Like
bit
here?
of opening so somebody can fire out.
They're supposed to stay locked together, but they didn't.
All right. And I'm done.
Oh, there it went snap back. Okay,
Yeah, it did on my screen as well. Once I like unselected,
got it.
unselected
I
it.
only get to use my growl. I like that.
That is Max. Your turn.
I should be able to fit here without being in the gorilla space. Looks like.
You can climb up over top of me.
Right there's totally
And then-
fine.
Yes, you're clear, and you're
I'm
diagonal
still-
from the bad guy.
I'm going to pull out of my bag the trident
Okay, you're pulling out a trident.
and going to first one use reckless on that.
Okay.
But one-handed. So I'm not dropping my other sword.
Okay. Is trident versatile?
Sorry?
Is the trident versatile?
Both
Oh.
are.
Okay. I didn't
that's a
remember. I
crit.
didn't remember that. That's all. Okay.
That was
How
a
much?
crit.
How much to hit? You crit?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
that'll do it. Give me some critical damage.
Uh, plus 5,
21,
or no, 16 plus 15.
30.
31.
31 damage.
Oh, and I did something slightly late, but that's fine. It's only a few seconds late. 35, you say?
Yes.
31.
That is sufficient. The relentless impaler is impaled on your trident and falls over and immediately starts dissolving into a black puddle of goo that then starts evaporating shortly after dissolving. So it's like he's oozing down onto the ground, and then as it goes into the water around starts bubbling, and a black mist kind of floats off of it, and it dissipates. It's going to take about 5 minutes for him to do this, but that's what starts happening.
Not that it matters, it was 1 extra damage.
What's that?
Not that it matters, it was 1 extra damage.
Didn't matter. You're right.
Got it with a +1.
You only killed him by 7 damage, though. But yeah, in that one hit. So with that, I'm going to give Gustav the ability to cry out. You shall regret this. Strahd was looking forward to his presence. And at that point, we're
Nova
going to
just starts
make an
beating his
action
chest.
happen that should have happened. This
Pat
was
you on the
triggered by
back.
you taking the stake out of the body. So let me just a sec. I got to read this one.
Gotta
'cause
have
it's
the
good.
stick.
A gust of wind blasts through the halls of the death house and the dungeon below, and the temperature drops precipitously. Candles and lamps snuff out and relight with dark purple flame. The wind takes on a monstrous timbre, like screeching bats or howling wolves, and crescendos to a deafening roar, and suddenly stops. For a long moment, you hear nothing. Then, as clearly as if it was happening right next to you, the house's front door creaks open.
The front door that doesn't exist anymore.
It actually prepared.
Half of it's still there.
Magically compared.
But anyway, you hear the creak of the front door. It slowly closes, latching with a crisp click. Then once again, nothing. Terror seeps into all of your bones. As you guys all know, the master is in the house. And with that, okay, Gustav yelled at you guys. Something just terrifying just happened. And it's still Max's turn. Are you guys going to stay in initiative? The cultists don't make any aggressive moves towards you. Haven't yet.
And how many of them are dead?
Just two,
Three.
I think. Three.
Two.
Not enough.
Either way, at the end of my turn, the radiant burst would pop out of me.
It's not the end of your turn yet.
I'm just saying it would deal
Yeah.
damage automatically.
Okay. But are you going to do anything else on your turn?
Uh,
You still got another attack, right?
yeah, but I don't have the movement for it.
Don't you wish you could reach 20 feet?
Throw the trident.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna.
Does it have the throne property? Yeah, thought so.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck it at Gustav.
Okay.
He's the one that just talked.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet.
Huh?
Do we need to attack these guys?
He's 20 feet away.
Oh, sorry. Nope, wrong guy. Yes, 20 feet.
And it is 20 to 16.
You're no disadvantage from it then. Yep.
And I can't brutal because he's not in melee range.
Nope, you can't brutal, but you
reckless.
You reckless, so it's still advantage.
The 28 hit.
A 28 will hit. As the trident sinks into Gustav's chest moments after he heckled you.
Is 16.
Okay.
And topple.
Okay. What's the strength save?
20.
Oh yeah, I've got a +0 on that. This is gonna go great. 11. No, he falls over. Gustav is prone. However, he also yells, "Enough! Get them!" to everybody in the room.
And then at the end of my turn, the radiant burst.
Yeah, so radiant bursts 10 feet out.
It's,
Nova, you take 5 points of damage. Okay.
and that's
I
it.
hate supervisors.
And that's it.
Telling people what to
Did
do.
you have any movement left? Did you want to move anywhere else?
I had 5 feet left, I believe.
You could. I would allow you to step into the water and get closer to
I
some
would
guys if
go
you
right
wanted.
here, so I would hit more cultists. Over one.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go diagonal, you'll hit 3 of them.
Four of them.
Yeah.
5 of them.
1,
And I get it.
2,
Yep.
Yeah.
3, 4, plus Magrum and Nova. Okay, 5 points each.
Should hit G, right?
I'm doing G right now. G, Fanatic. Oh, Elizabeth. I forgot Elizabeth was a mom.
Yeah.
How much damage?
5 points of damage.
What's Fred Sanford's wife doing in there?
Spelled with an S, if that matters.
Oh,
Probably doesn't.
oh, the foreign way of spelling Elizabeth.
The Barovian way, at
Yes.
least. All right.
Snooty.
Where the hell's Sar during all this?
So, what do you guys? Let's see. That's all of your turn, Max. Have you used everything up, Willie? Oh, and by the way, your speed is no longer half now that it's down.
Oh, that's why you were so slow.
Well, I'm gonna walk into here.
Yeah, he's lucky he was standing on the dais already.
I guess as Gustav's down here, I'm gonna turn to him, attack him. Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame on Gustav.
The
Okay.
Dex 19.
Disadvantage because he's toppled.
Yeah. I got a
Uh,
Probably should attack the guy over there.
On a barbecue spit.
You just into the wall.
That's kind of what I imagined, yeah. Instead of knocked over, he's just kind of pinned. It's effectively the same thing as being prone.
How about prone mid wall?
yeah, prone does no longer affects your dex saves. So,
He's playing.
Oh.
Nah.
I was thinking of incapacitated.
oh, that will yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay.
So prone
have to
no
do
longer is disadvantage, huh?
No.
Huh. That's interesting.
I
just
14 though,
trying to
so
screw
he
everybody
fails the save. I'm sure.
Yeah, the 19.
How much? Sorry, and that was just to go prone. So he's prone. Oh no, so that was Sacred Flame. Okay, 15 damage.
15 damage.
Got it.
And then, how's he looking?
He's looking hurt, but not bloodied yet.
Oh, well, I guess
He
I'll
screams as sacred fire wreathes his body, but that's all.
I'll attack him with my
And move your spiritual weapon.
spiritual weapon. Yep.
Okay. Whack Gustav with it. Go ahead and roll attack.
Doesn't he get advantage from being prone?
Yes.
Yes, you do get advantage because he's prone.
This time.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm at 29.
29 will hit. Yes.
There we go.
After I should have. 5 damage.
5 points of damage. All right. Spiritual weapon comes down hard and barely hurts him.
You only cast it at second level, I assume?
Yeah.
He
No,
didn't
it's my bonus
specify, so
action.
it's second. Yep.
No, I know, but whenever you cast it originally, you can choose to cast it at a higher level, and
And
that's
then
second
that'll give you
level.
more.
For
that'll
every
give you
2
more dice.
levels up, you get another die.
So if you were to go 4th level, you would get, instead of 2d8,
yeah.
you would get 48.
I was second level.
Uh,
Actually,
instead of 1d8, you get 2d8.
Sorry.
Yeah.
There you go.
2d8.
Yeah.
That's right. That's you knew what I mean.
All right, Cultist Fanatic A, since battle has now been joined, is going to hold his hand up, and a blade of dark energy is going to grow out of it. Where the heck is Fanatic A? There it is.
next to
Right
Magrum.
next to Magrum. So he's going to go ahead and take a slash at Magrum.
He whom? I'm sorry.
It's Cult Fanatic A, right south of
Okay.
you.
I thought a new guy with the sword entered.
Nope, no, he just
A
he
new
didn't have a
sword
sword
entered.
before,
New
but
sword.
one apparated in his hand.
Cool.
A packed blade for any
Gotcha.
warlocks in the room.
Probably mine.
However, that misses. So
I'm an X-lock.
Aha!
the next guy,
Stop.
taking a note that didn't work, is going to instead hold up his hand and start casting a spell at Matt.
Counterspell.
Counterspell? Okay, what's the save?
I'm a girl.
Would be your DC, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's 23. Yeah.
Can they
That's
even
too high.
can they even pass a con 23?
That's too high. It's not your spell casting. It's not your spell save. It's so the counterspell DC is 8 plus your spell casting modifier.
Plus your spell. Plus
I think
the
it's
level.
just the spell casting.
Plus the level that up that you're casting it.
No,
So if you,
Doesn't say that.
No, they changed
there's no levels anymore. It's completely different.
wow.
Well, hell, I haven't been doing this.
It's not as high as your spell DC.
No, I know.
I think it's just your spellcasting modifier plus 8, if I recall. But it's
It'd
in
be
counterspell to be sure.
So I'm looking at the spell. And
Yeah, yeah. What's it say for the DC?
It says the DC is 20.
Well,
It says creature makes a Constitution saving throw. It doesn't specify.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. If it doesn't
They
specify,
may
it's
have updated it since I looked at it last too.
if it doesn't specify, it's a
Um,
spell save DC.
Oh,
Ooh, he rolled well.
Advantage on the save, but
yeah. But
Let's see if he rolled well enough.
Either boy, you can make.
He fails with a 22,
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
and the spell fizzles in his hand. Ah! Swears.
Language, buddy.
Cultist Fanatic C, I think is this guy. Let me just double check. Yep, that guy. He's going to say, let me try. And hold his hand up and point at Mac. And Mac, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
$16.
You save, and you feel briefly like someone is attempting to hold you in place, but you shake it off. Yep. All right. So that's A, B, and C. Elizabeth, is right next to. Well, let's keep going with the spells. She's gonna hold out her finger and cast a spell at you, Max. And I need on this one.
Yeah, I'll pick another one. Yes.
A wisdom save again.
3?
With a 3, she says, grovel.
What?
Mage Slayer.
What's that?
Mage Slayer.
He passes.
So Mage Slayer. Oh, you get to pass once a day?
Yeah.
Once per short rest.
Oh, once per short rest. That's even better.
Yes,
All
it
right.
is.
So you use your legendary resistance to save.
No.
No, I don't.
Damn it. Sorry, Elizabeth. Damn it.
I just like the idea of them all seeing them fail at casting a spell at Max and just trying their own spell.
Let's see. Gustav is going to. I don't have good spells, unfortunately. I only have the 2 good spells. So we're gonna try it again. They're picking on you, Max. Why not? Wisdom save.
13.
13. You are held firmly in place by the invisible grasp of a giant you cannot see.
Stop.
Invisible giant.
It's the hold person spell above the table. So you have the paralyzed condition. Which means we have to try to pile onto that. Those guys have already all gone. Cultist G is going to move just out of turn because he's the one that can hit you, is going to attack you. Let me double check. You don't get another save each time.
He's still in my range.
Nope.
I have 10 feet of range.
Oh, yeah, he's still in your range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he never left it. He stayed within 5 feet the whole time.
You.
I got
Yep.
Paralyzed is not the same as the unconscious.
And so it's an automatic critical hit against a paralyzed foe.
Thank you.
I would like to. So which one's doing this?
G, he just
He
stepped
moved in.
next to you.
He started
moved into your
here
range
somewhere, I
and-
think.
Yeah.
No.
Never mind. Sorry.
Okay. Max.
Part of Polar Masters where you could then
I better use my reaction for the extra.
And he was already within range of the pole arm.
Yeah.
So
That's
you take automatic critical damage. You ready for this? 5. Reduced to 2. As he slices into you with the sickle. I mean, he's just a regular cultist with a little tiny sickle. So
He's just a guy wearing pajamas. That's all he is. He's just a little guy.
and he looks around like,
and he's gonna
"Oh, I did something bad."
he's gonna step over, but he's staying in both of your ranges, so no opportunity attacks.
Darn it.
Cultist F is gonna come down. They're just wailing on Max now.
That's all
Again,
right, they're closer to
2
me.
effective points of damage on you. This one's gonna step over here. Cultist D is gonna come down, end his turn there. 2 more points on Max.
Are you
What-
whimpering? or
What are you at
anything?
now?
He
115.
can't. He's paralyzed. He's not even allowed to whimper,
Here's the
unfortunately.
funny thing.
Uh,
If they're all ending their turn in my range, as soon as
I
my turn
know.
ends, they're just gonna
Cultist A is going to attack. A, B, and C are going to attack your hyena. Yep. So with their +3 roll. Oh wait, it's prone. I get advantage because it hasn't stood up yet. Woohoo! 23. That's a crit. All right. So 5 points of damage on the hyena for the critical hit. $20 to hit. It also hits. 3 points of damage on that one.
All on hyena.
On the hyena, yep.
Okay.
And Cultist C is going to step back
That.
5 feet and hit the hyena as well.
Yeah, I'm like, he's the only one.
17.
Hit? Yeah.
Okay. 3 more points of damage.
Didn't even break its temp HP.
And that is all my mobs. All right. So let's see whose turn that makes it. This is nice, though. The other crew, this particular fight started with Fireball and Conjure Barrage. So nothing was left except for the big guy for me to play with at all. So,
Out of curiosity, do you see the hyena's hit points?
if I
They're added as an extra on me. But
no, I don't. I just see a hyena with 45 hit points.
Yeah, he's down to 7.
He's down to 7. Okay.
You took into account the temp that I gave
Yeah.
it, right? Okay.
He was down.
But didn't he have temp from when you guys finished with the Shambling Mound fight?
He has 15.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Magram.
Brings us to Magrin. What does Magrin want to do? Which one cast Paralyze on him? Should be Gustav.
The
Gustav.
one all the way across the room.
Balls. Teleport to the dice and then it's ready. Can't do teleport. There's a one I range. I thought it's once per turn. Oh?
It says when you rage, so it's not clear whether it's on activation or like during the rage.
It's on activation.
Well, yeah, I know the one where I can move people is definitely on. But I thought the other one was too.
Otherwise, it would say when you are raging.
Yeah.
Right. I'll look real quick, but I don't think that's the case.
But yes, do read the
And
feature.
as a back bonus action while your rage is active.
There you go. You can use your bonus action.
Well, let's do that.
Okay.
That means we won't be able to that.
That's fine.
So you're going over here?
Onto the dais because you're gonna have
20
range.
feet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 20 feet?
Well, I know 20 feet range. I just need to be within 20 feet of the dude to hit him.
So let's have you go there next to the
So
book.
anywhere on the dais would be fine.
Grab
Yeah.
one of them and throw them across the one of the other ones.
And
And hit a motherfucker with another.
And he just
Remember that
moved.
meme from way back in the day?
ignore that roll.
It
Whatever.
was a Skittle one where it was like the guy grabbed the other dude by the
Arcana
ankle,
check.
Oh,
beating him with the other, beating the other.
Yeah, it's a magic dais. It's a sacrifice
This is
location.
natural.
It's the book flying around his head.
Yeah. Distracting you. Yeah. You think the book is part of the dais at the moment.
All right, so that's 23 to hit. What's his face?
Okay, that hits.
Gustav is not long for this
12
world.
plus 3, 15 damage.
15. Okay, he's by the way, he was just bloodied before. Now
Was
he's
he
more than bloody.
concentrating on that spell?
He is concentrating on that spell.
Would that be at advantage from him being prone for Magram's hit?
Oh yeah.
It would also be yes, fish for that crit.
I'll fish for it.
He rolled a natural 19 for his concentration, so he maintains concentration.
Well, actually, no, he doesn't because of Mage Slayer.
Disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage? Okay.
You have Mage Slayer too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
He rolled an 11 that time, so he still maintains it.
I hate Android freaking tablets. He's saying either that or my fingers are broken.
I would blame the tablet first.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so that was attack number 1. We'll do the same thing with advantage, right?
Oh, and shoot. Lilith, you go immediately after Magram before his critters do. We forgot to get you in again. Yeah, you should have gone before Magram, actually before the cultists, but
27.
it's not
to
in
hit,
my
not a
list,
crit.
so I forgot. I'm sorry. What's that?
27 to hit, not
Yeah.
a crit.
That hits, yep. It was with advantage. The second hit.
8. Yes, it was.
Okay. Only 8?
Only. Well, actually, no. I forgot, and I reminded myself.
The rage?
Savage
No.
attacker.
Savage Attacker. I never use it.
Okay, so you're going to reroll?
I'm going to re-roll that stuff. Hopefully, it's more than a 2. It's a 7 plus 10. 13.
13?
There we go.
Okay. Gustav's really hurt, but he's still up, and now
Disadvantage.
you break free as he rolled a natural 4 and a natural 10. So, oh wait, let me double check. I don't think he has a 6 though. He does not have a 6. So no, the concentration breaks.
And that would be it for Magrum.
And all the cultists surround you, Max. Their eyes get a little wider as they notice that you're now moving a little bit. All right, Lilith, and then we'll get to Magrum's menagerie.
Like that.
Magrum's Menagerie.
It'll be in a t-shirt next week.
All right, I'm here for it.
Magrum's Menagerie.
We're ready.
Yep.
You have Shatter? You have Shatter?
Make it rain on those fools.
Yeah, there
over
is
there.
a nice little packed up corner over there.
Yeah, gonna make it rain over there. Drop some fire or something.
What's that?
I don't
She's just talking
remember
to herself.
rolling
She's thinking
stealth
things
for
out.
my 8 because nobody's attacking me. Yeah, they're all attacking him.
Well,
I really wish that I had a spell that would be helpful with figuring out what's going on in the house. But I got nothing for that.
You don't have the Zillow spell?
No, I don't. I don't have. I don't have the virtual tour.
That's right. That's right.
Technically using magic missile to pop for on the outside.
oh hell, I need to do this. Drop flame strike.
They are in a nice little clump up there.
I can hit one
Freaking map.
and I can hit the 10th radius. 10-foot radius.
There's all kinds of targets for us, man.
Oh man. Yeah, but everybody's moving up there.
And they're all going to end up popping at the end of my turn.
You could
Oh, you got to
put the fireball in
I
the
were a-
wall a little bit and hit
Is that why I
only
keep
Max,
taking 5 points of damage? So you're the only one hitting.
who's resistant to everything right now.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all right. I don't mind.
Yeah.
It's all
I
3
would
points
do
for me
that.
anyway.
Fireball. At
Oh hell.
fourth level. I'm gonna save my 6 and 7 for
Okay, so 3rd level fireball,
fourth.
4th level fireball. Okay,
Nice.
roll your damage.
That's a
10,
dex save. correct?
10d6.
Yep. Dex save.
Am I in the area too?
No.
1,
Max.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Half a
6,
max.
7.
Were you changing the damage type of it? Don't need to on
These guys haven't looked like they're resistant to anything in particular.
Electricity. Electricity. We're all in the water.
With
1, 2, 3, and 3 of them. Huh?
we have allies in the water.
Okay.
It's only the gorilla and the animals.
I don't mind.
Just for fun, I'm gonna make that lightning damage.
Because 3 of them are in the water.
I don't think mechanically that matters, but I'm here for it. I love it.
We're not playing a Larian game, unfortunately.
Everyone standing in the water takes damage. No, doesn't happen. It should.
Not the grade school electricity rule.
Pretty much.
It's just purified water, right?
Oh, there we go. No electrolytes doesn't
That's
conduct.
right.
It's distilled. There's an air conditioning unit dripping into this pool.
I mean, I'm sure magically created water is good.
If it's safe to drink, then no.
Oh.
Yeah, that's 35 points. Lightning.
35 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Cult Fanatic A saved. So he's going to take 17. He's still up. The cultists, whether they had saved or not, are dead. Because they started with 9 hit points.
Oh, goodbye.
I'm under 100 hit points.
Did that include Elizabeth?
Haven't got to Elizabeth yet. I'm about to. She failed as well. But she is still. So Elizabeth is now just bloodied. The
Not for long.
3 cult fanatics at the against the wall are all very hurt.
I don't think I need to waste that then.
And there are 3 cult corpses laying on top of the relentless impaler corpse, which is currently still evaporating.
Did Gustav get up on his turn?
I forgot.
I don't think he
Did I forget to take his turn?
I think so.
He
Oh.
cast.
Oh, I forgot to take their turns.
He cast hold person on me,
Yes.
but he was prone before that. So I was asking if he got up from prone. That's all.
Oh, Gustav?
No, he did that on his turn.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
yeah, he wasn't prone, but it doesn't matter. So yes, he's standing up. Good call.
You
I
said
forgot about that.
I would have gone before.
What's that?
You said that I would have
There's
gone
12 too.
before that.
Yeah. But in this case, it's a good thing you didn't, because you got a clump that wouldn't have been there. So,
Good, I'll take the one.
all right. Giant hyena
Right?
laying on the ground. Smells like wet dog in here now.
It already did.
Uh-huh.
I assume
You don't smell like a dog.
it was still half its movement to get up, right?
What's that?
Half its movement to get up.
Half its movement to stand up.
So
And there's 3 cultists in range of it.
Yep.
3 regular
Oh, it
cultists.
doesn't have to move. Yeah.
1,
okay.
2, 3.
I'm not switching between the maps because things are reloading.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just you can just roll an actual die, and if you want.
No, that's fine. I was just saying I to get a better view of what's going on.
Okay.
I wasn't switching.
Oh, waste that.
Also, if you hadn't thought about it, you could probably pull your character sheet up on your phone.
Yeah, well,
It's okay.
you're right. When I had too much stuff out, I was going one screen.
I understand.
Nope. Sorry. Third
7 does not hit anything.
plus 5.
Oh, +5.
Yeah.
Uh,
Get to roll with modifiers.
okay. Yeah. Against which cultist? A, B, or C? Your choice.
Hey.
A. It is.
Hey.
Hey.
7. Sorry. How much damage? Oh, that was to hit. Yeah. That just hit.
Six. Oh,
6.
wait. 4. 7. Sorry.
7. Okay.
And that's his turn.
All right. Cultist A is up, but barely.
And is A next to the axe beak too?
No.
C is next to the axe beak. C
Okay.
is already damaged.
He's going to take after C then.
Okay. Ah.
That's a crit.
He's dead. It doesn't matter. 4 points of health
thing.
left.
You're doing the same thing?
Same thing. He loves that. Split him in half. Lord, talking down.
Stick him in the belly and
fucking entrails hanging off his nose.
Looks like a turkey now. Got the little
Yeah. Yeah.
he's got
And he's trying to snap at it sideways to catch it.
he's got the graduation tassel hanging off of his beak.
And the hyena is looking at him longly. He's like, oh. Oh. And that'll be it for them.
All right.
That was fun.
Salvatore.
All right. Okay. At this point, I would have noticed that there is
A little take an inspiration because I completely screwed up your initiative. This fight. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You should already have it at this. I believe, unless you've used it. So
You can choose to give it to somebody else then.
I think everybody should
I
have it.
cannot.
You don't have it? Okay. I know.
I used mine.
Yeah.
I got mine.
I have puppy inspiration.
So what's in this area back here? I'm gonna look back. Back here.
It's a big trash pile.
Okay. So
It's an uninteresting big trash pile.
so far we haven't seen.
What's that?
Bones?
Oh, I'm sure. There's kitchen scraps.
So far we
They
haven't
squeegee
seen
the floor into the
anything
corner.
that looks like the MacGuffin that we need.
No, well, I mean, Max pulled a steak out of the woman's chest. I should have mentioned it was glowing.
Okay.
You weren't in the room, however,
Okay.
so you don't know.
So he's the only one that knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one who knows. And I'm an ape right now, so I can't talk.
Magnum actually would know as well.
Yes.
And Phyllis would have. Fuck.
I can just beat my chest.
Your book wasn't in the room yet when it happened.
It was in the doorway.
It was.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It had been moved
know
up
as well, then.
prior to.
Moving on. Sal, what you doing?
Oh, you're trying to score mine.
I
You
guess-
murder some
Oh, yeah.
cultists?
Yeah, I guess we'll just walk over.
All right.
and-
That's 10 feet of movement to get there.
Ow.
Yeah, I'll just Ooh. Wow. This die is not rolling well anymore. 12 doesn't hit, I assume.
A 12 just misses.
Nah. All right. 21.
Hits.
You still have inspiration from me giving it to you earlier?
I should, yeah.
You could roll that to add.
You could.
Okay. Oh, well,
Your
I
first
missed,
roll-
I missed by 1, right?
Yeah.
So I use my inspiration. Okay, so the first
Yep.
one hits. The second one also hits.
Well, hold on. First one hits. And you do less than 4 damage.
No.
Dead.
Okay. I move over and attack the same thing.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
You rolled over 13 already for it.
Yes.
So you hit. And you
Okay.
do less than 4 damage.
No.
Dead.
Okay.
And you, Commander Strike is.
So you have used 20 feet of your movement at this point.
Okay. I'll attack the last one.
Okay.
28.
28 hits easily.
Do I actually need to roll a
Yes, you
damage?
actually do need to roll damage on this one.
Okay.
I'll make you earn this one.
This one doesn't have 4 HP.
Where's my other D8? I left it out. That's weird. Maybe I dropped it.
Oh, I got an hour.
Thank you. Wait. Did you ever give me my D8 back?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I
Yeah,
gave this one.
somewhere.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm
Can't read
gonna
them. I don't want them.
I'm gonna menacing strike it.
Hey, read it. I don't
It's
know.
not
It's
any
mine.
good.
It's right. I mean, I'm just
All
adding
right.
numbers to them. That's a 9 on an 8.
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. He is still up, but
Okay.
barely.
DC 18 wisdom saving throw, otherwise he's frightened.
Is that that guy?
So you were
Yeah.
you were doing one of your strikes,
Menacing strike, yeah.
menacing strike. Okay, did you add that dice?
The damage, yes.
Okay, all right. Do call those out, please.
I did. I must not have been loud enough.
Okay, sounds good. And menacing strike, you say? Let's see. Wisdom, you
Okay,
said?
so this one,
Yes.
These two yahoos.
With a 10, he fails. He's afeard of you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, attack both of them. Guys. I'll
hey.
move up here.
I don't have.
Did you have any weapon mastery apply to him, by the way?
Sap, push, slow. I'll sap him,
Sap him? Okay.
and I'm gonna step into the water.
That is 10 more feet of movement to do that.
I have 40. Also, I can.
Oh, you had 40. Okay, you're fine then.
Yeah.
Okay,
And that's all I got.
that brings us back to Nova.
Oh, yeah, I did put it away.
All right, Elizabeth, coming to see you. So with her,
You guys really want to grind through the rest of this? You want
No.
to wave my hand?
I think we
Okay.
can wave our hands at this point.
This round will eliminate everybody else in the room.
okay.
They
Sorry.
are helpless.
No, it's
against
all
you
right.
guys.
So just for flavor, what
Yep.
I'm gonna do with her
Yep.
is I'm gonna grab her by her throat and I'm gonna slam her into the wall twice for
Okay.
my attacks.
That will do it.
And I'm like almost kind of like Hulk and Loki. Instead of slamming her to the ground, I'm gonna slam. Yeah, I'm gonna slam her
I
into
was
the
waiting
wall.
for someone to tell us to keep her alive.
Hulk smash.
Nobody said anything like that,
No
so
pacifist?
I mean, they didn't really give us the chance.
That's true.
Yes. So
How do you need me?
I think at this point I would probably run over to Lilith because I know that she's the only one still back there, and she probably shouldn't be by herself, considering what we felt coming in.
yes.
I will go over to Max and ask him about his glowing stick.
It's over there, pointing at the wall where Gustav is,
The
pinned
trident.
to the wall.
the trident. That's not.
He asked about the magic stick.
Oh, you said magic stick, or did you say
Glowing
glowing?
Got the magic.
And I just start patting
The
Matt,
trident doesn't
Max on the
glow.
head.
It's magic,
almost
but it
as
doesn't
strong
It
as
was
glow.
him.
glowing from the radiance. Would I assume?
All right.
I thought you said it was glowing earlier. My bad.
No,
The trident.
the fake it was.
I was specifically asking about the glowing stick.
Well, so you guys argue about this
Yeah.
for a minute.
The glowing stick. What is it?
How long is polymorph? An hour?
An hour.
If you didn't
Yeah.
know, like,
So I'm not coming out of this until wherever we go. That's yeah. So
So I'm going to say it takes at least a full minute to navigate this conversation over there.
and I'm gonna. Did you see us checking for magic earlier? I'm not magic check.
is there anything on the walls
Give
that I
me
can
an
just rip
Arcana
off?
check.
With guidance.
With guidance?
With guidance. We gotta need some guidance down
Well, I
there.
got a 19.
Oh, yeah.
What's your check looking for? Are you just looking for magic anywhere? Or do you have the glowing stick when you're doing it?
I assume I'm at least looking at it.
Okay. So, yes, it's magic. Yes, it looks like it's part of the rod of 7 parts.
Hey guys, I found it.
And when you touch it, you see a place with a purple sky and 3 moons. 1 white, 1 red, and 1 so black that you can only see that there's something there by the fact that it blots out the stars.
The world I know has 1 moon.
Yeah.
Guys,
It's not your world for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
and I know that. As dumb as I am.
Nobody here comes from the world of Dragonlance, right?
I was gonna say no, but
Well, I'm gonna go tell the smart girl all about.
Okay.
McGilla just goes around just trouncing through the water. Is anything fun for him to play for me to play with?
Cultists, but
And,
Let's
I'm
not
just gonna
do
start
any-
picking him up and throwing him.
let's not describe the war crimes.
Yes. I'm just gonna start throwing him up against the wall.
we all heard the wind thing, right?
Yes.
So I'm
And in
gonna-
fact,
I'm gonna ask my
after
animals-
about the time that minute is up, Sarasanda bursts into the room. And I'm not going to add a token for her yet, but she bursts into the room through the portcullis that had been left open. Says, "Oh my, you've made quite the mess. Did you find what you were looking for?"
Hi, I got a glowing stick.
Oh, indeed. Fantastic. Keep that safe. Do not let the master have it. He is now in the house. Strahd is here.
I'm gonna ask the animals to cover our rear.
Okay?
That's scary, guys.
should we take the
We should make our way out post haste.
should we take her with us? I'm gonna gesture to the. I'm guessing the corpse is still on the table.
I wish to escape as well. We should all go as one group, indeed.
Come on, Elizabeth.
Oh,
Oh, I'm talking.
The
The
other,
nursemaid.
the other person.
Oh, the nurse.
the body of the nursemaid is laying very, very dead.
Yeah.
And do an Arcana check or a religion check for me. And actually, Magrum would know this already, but I'll describe it after you do.
Try doing.
Roll my magic.
Yeah.
Arcana or religion, your choice.
Can I do it too? Religion? Wanna-
Great, guys. Right.
Oh, come on. Yeah. I rolled a 20.
22.
22 is fine. You sense that the magic that was used to sacrifice this woman also
That would've been a
permanently
31.
damaged or removed her immortal soul, and there is no saving her.
Wow.
I guess that's enough.
So as you
Let me
were
do that
doing
now.
that, I would probably go to grab her and throw her on my shoulder because I just like maybe
So-
So if you stop me, I'll
Real quick.
set her down or whatever. but-
Hold on, we have an interaction happening.
Say,
So are you going to tell him that there's
Yeah.
no hope?
say, don't kill that one. Can you take her with us so we can?
That's what I was gonna do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put her
I'll
down.
throw her on my
Hold
shoulder.
on, Sal is next.
So the two named characters, I know he yelled out a command. Did Elizabeth ever? Is there anything significant about her? Did
You
see-
recognize her from the portraits you've seen in the house.
Okay. So
Same with Gustav,
this is the
standing
Are
next
they
to
the
two
husband
children.
and they're the
The
husband
mother and father?
These are the
father.
Hursts.
Yeah.
They were the leaders of this cult.
Okay. I'm going.
I mean, where if you got a big fancy house with a dungeon underneath it, it's a great place to have cult meetings.
Right.
Absolutely.
Nova, take Gustav along with you too.
All right. I got him on each
You
shoulder.
got a nursemaid on one shoulder and Elizabeth and Gustav on the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right. So you
I got
guys,
the other one.
Elizabeth.
Did he get any of their information? You got a 31.
Yeah, I would have 31
uh,
I got anything
which
else?
check were you rolling in?
Religion.
for the religion.
Oh, the religion?
Yeah.
Yes, this nursemaid has been permanently killed, and with a 31, her soul, if it still exists, is now trapped in the abyss.
Oh.
Mm.
And there's a
This
big
is bad.
if attached to that.
Yeah.
Because it may have just been
This
burnt
is
as
bad.
fuel.
What should I do with the blowing stick?
Max,
We need
put it in
this.
your bag and don't take it out until we're back with the other place. Until you're back home.
Okay.
Good boy, Max.
Bag of holding.
All right, so you guys are going to leave.
As we're leaving, McGilla grabs
What?
an arm and puts it in
Breathing.
his mouth and just starts chewing
Which
on
direction are
back
you
home.
taking out of the room? You going up through the portcullis
I
or
was gonna say,
through the
what is our
dunes?
exit strategy?
it. We have to go back. We have to
I'm
go
going to
back.
make you guys walk out of this place every step of the way, and you're going to find out why.
Are we going back through and up, or is there an exit out of this building?
There is no exit from the building out of this room.
I'm just going straight up
Shit.
portcullis.
All right.
You're what?
And you
Going straight
guys
up
know that
portcullis.
you're somewhere between 10 and 20 feet underground, with assuming stone and earth above you that is difficult to get through. Maybe impossible.
All right.
Have to re-rate.
I'm a big ape, so somebody's got to lead the way. We need to get rolling.
It's just for me. The group movement is the
Who's leading and which direction are you going?
They're
Whoever's-
looking up rules for his group teleport.
My perception's good, but not right now.
I would definitely be the one taking the lead. If not,
Yeah, bad
Max.
things are coming, guys.
I can
All right.
myself and one other person out of here, like far away, but I can't transport more people. I need to rescue them.
that's fine. We'll get out of here.
Yeah.
Would be nice. Oh,
I'm
damn
not
it.
dropping this ape form, so let's get. I got an hour. Well,
from before.
minus whatever,
Okay.
couple minutes or a minute.
Is it an either or?
Is there any kind of? So you can only do one person. You can only do one person. You and somebody
For
else.
what?
Well,
Teleport?
we ain't taking
Oh, teleport.
Dimension with one other
Guys, come here.
You don't have to move everything around.
okay.
We can. So you're getting
Wait.
everybody to surround you.
Yes, Magum.
I don't see that. I don't have that.
Just somewhere you've been.
Your choice. Within 10 feet of the best.
That's for the second. For your case.
Oh, me. Yeah, I'm talking about the.
I know. I'm saying for the when it says
Well, whether it
teleport
says somewhere
back
you can
up?
see or not.
it has to be somewhere where you can see.
So yeah, you can't see anywhere outside the house from here.
Yeah, yeah.
That you've seen or you can currently see.
Split up.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna read the whole thing.
I would say go back up to the main room.
I can move us magically. I'm magic now. I can move us magically if you guys are willing. 6 people. 6 people. 6.
1, 4, 26, 3.
Yes.
All right.
That's not right.
I'll take the lead.
I just go.
And you
I just
have
roll my eyes.
Sarasanda with you as well.
If we
I think
need
we have
to,
6.
that's what I can do. But you have to be willing.
You 6 people or 6 people?
Up to 6 willing creatures.
Bring 6 up.
And bring up to 6. So I
So-
can bring 6.
So you can bring Sarasanda if you wanted to. Okay.
But no bodies. Well,
Okay.
are the bodies considered people now?
They can
No,
have
they're
their own
objects
action
now.
later.
They're just.
And at the moment, they're worn or carried.
I got them hanging around my neck.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Was anybody picking
They're
up
scarves,
Elizabeth since
basically.
you guys are collecting bodies for some reason?
Nope.
Nope.
We just need the
I'm
one.
just doing what I was told.
Would want to look through her pockets because I'm our only rogue now.
Nothing really interesting. Yeah. And
All
these
right.
seem to be more priestly casters than wizardly casters, anyhow.
And I'll say,
It's
if
a
I-
cult. They don't have nothing on them.
If I do that,
These guys are
In
really
fact,
creepy.
there's a disturbing lack of undergarments on any of the cultists
Oh,
that you investigate.
oh my.
if I do that, my critters will cause a distraction.
I think we need to go.
Yes.
Yes, and with that,
Okay, so Salvatore, we'll use Salvatore since Sal's can move himself. And you're going to show me how you guys are leaving the death house.
Okay.
And then we'll move everybody else when we need to.
Yeah, let's move these out of the way.
Leaving an order form on her corpse.
He doesn't know not to. so-
one more clarifying thing. You have to be within 10 feet of me when we do this.
All right.
Stay together.
So going out this way, other people are taking the water route, but
So move your token whichever way you guys are going.
Yep. so
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
And you vanish
Oh, okay.
as you start going up the stairs.
Does he start coming down the stairs?
Nope. You guys see him entering the stairway, and then he's not there anymore.
Can I use my stone sense?
He's not there anymore.
Oh.
I'm still raging, so I'm chasing after him.
Okay. Max runs to the stairway, vanishes.
All right.
I'm gonna send my book through.
You can't see through it right now.
Doesn't it have a range that here? It's too far away from you.
Can we sense anything?
So if it gets
It-
over a certain distance from me, it's dispelled and I feel that.
I'm going to allow it to remain, but you cannot sense it at the moment.
Okay.
You don't sense that it dissipated, however. There is just that tug in the back of your mind that it exists, but it's not accessible right now.
So Magrum will walk up, not up the stairs.
I'll talk to you more about why
We,
later.
but within
investigate
range,
this.
and he'll put his 20-foot glaive out into the space where they disappeared.
The glaive vanishes into the
300
space.
feet from the ledge. Say good.
So are you going to do an arcana or something?
Yeah.
Can we check?
The range is 300 feet.
An Arcana check?
And there's no other exits? I'm looking around.
There is no other exit out of this room.
He sits down on the ground.
This might be a mistake, but I'm not going to give myself advantage on this one because my advantage on Arcana comes from the book, and I just sent my book through. So I wouldn't have.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, you don't have any benefits from your book at the moment. That's fair.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'll do an Arcana. I should have given her. Yeah, I should have given her.
No, guidance.
Yeah.
24.
24
Oh, I don't know. That's, damn.
It-
I should have had.
feels similar, but not quite the same as if you were to send your book into like a bag of holding. There's an extra dimensionality to it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I can beat a 24.
Mhm. But this is a new thing that you've never encountered or read about before. Actually, with the 24, I'll give you Strahd's here. Shit got weird.
That guy's really bad.
Yeah, I'll look at you and just look what's going on. We go in.
We have to. They're in.
Okay, so we should get in between my animals. You and me stick together. Who's still here? You.
We all are except him
Us two.
and
Those
Max.
two are
yeah, and the book.
in
We
the
get in
book.
between the animals, and we go. You get in the middle. Everybody, be ready.
You're not there.
I kneel down. I kneel down and nudge you.
Wait, I'll quickly ask. Is anyone hurt? Like really hurt?
I'm not.
On the other side,
I can't talk to you, but I'm not. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I mean,
I'm down at 59.
You still have a bunch of temporary.
I'm still at almost
is this the turn
150.
where I
I-
can give out my temp HP before we like walk through here?
I already
Well,
have.
how do you give it
15.
out though? Don't you have to rage to give it out?
he
Each
should still
turn.
be raging.
Oh, while you're raging, you
Yeah.
can give it out.
Yeah, me, I only get it when I rage, but everyone else gets it every turn.
And Sal also does something like this.
So I have to use one of my maneuvers. He just gets it every turn as part of his rage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For some
I have
reason, I thought it
15.
was different. Anyway, so you're the one who's been giving everybody 15 temp
No,
HP?
that's me.
That's it.
Oh, that's you.
That's me.
I-
He does it during combat.
Oh, you're using free maneuver for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does it in after combat.
I would say
Or in
that
between.
you've had a few minutes to do this.
All right, you're gonna get some points, even if you don't.
And Sal, you've also had a few minutes to do this. So go ahead.
And Sal's
15
gone.
temp HP all
Okay.
around.
You're not gonna get.
I'm not there.
You're
I know.
Sal's gone.
Before
Can I
you
get
walk
it
through
even
the
though I
door.
have 15
Oh,
already?
Okay.
I got you.
I already got 15.
After the fight, as
Yeah.
people were talking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, because he
Why
moved
not?
it back.
All right.
He took it back.
Everybody's got 15.
Everybody's got 15.
All right, got it.
Except for Sal.
Yes, I have 14. Until
And
you're
I would
until
say
you're
that
raging.
you could have given it to him before he vanished.
Okay.
It
So
was during them trying to get the stick.
yes. Okay. Remember to tell me about it next time though. After we exit
14.
combat, that you're going to go around and
What?
13.
Oh, okay.
that you're going to go around and mend people.
I normally do. I was.
Yeah. It's okay. Not a problem.
All right.
So with that, let's say the axe beak goes first.
fine.
Axe beak goes through, it vanishes.
I nudge
As
you for
each-
you to get on my shoulders.
You already
Wanna
are
climb on
carrying
top?
two
You're already
medium
carrying two,
creatures.
yeah.
No.
Oh, I can't. Okay, but they're just
I'm a,
accessories now.
I'm just.
Also, you're about to enter a narrow 10-foot passageway. It's going to be everything you can do to keep those bodies on yourself as you squeeze in.
If they fall off, they fall
I'm
off.
gonna
Yeah.
draw my rapier and
Pointy end forward. All right. There you
I
go.
guess we go.
Now, did
All
my
right.
glaive
And one
actually
by one,
leave my hand
Climb
when it
until we
disappeared?
reach the top.
Like I no longer have the glaive.
Yeah.
Okay.
and as you enter, one by one, each of you vanish. And then you all suddenly come to, sitting at a table in fine chairs,
Oh, hell.
with a goblet of wine in front of each of you, an empty plate. There is a buffet of food laid out on the table,
Don't eat it.
white tablecloth, candles burning as you look up and down the hall. This is an impossibly long dining table. There do not appear to be any exits or entrances to the room. There are some stained glass windows and a vaulted stone ceiling, chandeliers covered with candles. All the candles, by the way, have purple flames.
Wow.
And standing some distance away at the head of the table, there is, and these are gilded plates, cutlery, and goblets. So fancy.
Am I still an ape?
You're still an 8.
Okay.
The chair you're in
He's
is
still
extra
holding
large.
people.
Okay.
Are my animals sitting in chairs?
Your animals are sitting in chairs.
It's amazing.
This is awesome.
The corpses are propped
Yeah.
up in chairs, no longer on your shoulders.
my book's sitting in a chair.
Your book is sitting in a chair. Your glaive is resting against yours, Magrum.
a big ass table.
Impossibly long.
It's right.
It is
Never
impossibly
ending.
long. Yep.
Oh God,
Yes.
one of these. His name was Bruce Wayne.
This is more impressive than Bruce's
Oh,
table.
wow.
Yeah.
That's all.
pretty
Is there
impressive.
the
At the other-
stereotypical turkey with the
Well, what?
like the stereotypical all turkey with?
Oh yes,
two-
there's full turkey. There's suckling pig.
He's gonna rip off
there's
turkey leg and
What's that? You grab a turkey leg.
No.
take the bone.
All right.
But before I resolve that, hold on.
That's gonna be
Let me
gone.
finish the description. I
Okay.
haven't yet.
He's gonna be
Okay.
gone.
At the other end of the table stands a tall, pale man. He wears regal red garb, like crushed velvet suit, but incredibly well tailored. He has raven hair that comes to a prominent widow's peak. He smiles menacingly at the group. Welcome, my guest. May you find that the eternal hospitality of Stron von Zarovich to your liking. Should you at any point wish to leave, simply ask. And he raises his glass as if to toast.
Nova's no
I
longer
look
an ape.
in the glass.
It is a glass with what looks and smells like fine wine in it. Really good wine.
Nova breaks his polymorph.
You just drink?
Yes.
Nothing happens.
It's okay.
You eat some turkey, nothing happens. We're going to be in a loose initiative order. Everybody gets a chance to do one thing, and then we'll do that a couple of times, and then something else will happen. What does Nova do?
Nova's Nova again. As soon as
the ape?
he sees all this, he's like, an ape is no longer viable with his whatever. So
Okay.
I'm me again.
Do you, when you polymorph, do you take on the intelligence of the creature?
Thought so.
You don't have a lot of reason to work with there, so make me an intelligence check as an ape.
Okay. Oh Jesus Christ!
Because your reasoning there was fairly intelligent reasoning.
But I'm still myself. I
You
just
are.
have the intelligence of
I'm just
I just thought of something.
15. So it's a
He took
13.
2 instances of radiant damage. Polymorph is a concentration spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
You do
Oh,
the
you got to roll 2 concentration checks.
Okay.
Yeah. DC 10.
Okay. That's cock. 16 and a 2. So I would have broke. It would have broke.
It would have dropped anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so you no longer were an ape. I'm gonna judge that you probably wouldn't have picked up the corpses. Okay,
Max would have picked them up.
Max.
so
yeah.
you pick up just the nursemaid, let's say.
I could carry both.
His strength is actually higher than mine.
What's
as
that?
an
I
ape.
would carry Gustav if
I
Max
don't care
could.
about the
I don't understand why you're taking Gustav personally, but whatever.
I was just doing what everybody told me
Yep. All right. So you.
because I was a dumb ape.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay, cool.
you guys have
Cool,
Gustav
cool,
as the
cool,
nursemaid
cool.
sitting at the table with you.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Other actions, activities. So Max, you eat a piece of the turkey off the leg.
Yep, and so I can chew on the bone.
Delicious, well cooked, crispy skin on the outside, properly seasoned. You get down to
the bone.
You get down to the bone really quickly, and it's a great turkey bone. Yep. Although it has all those little feather things that turkey legs have, and you have to kind of get rid of those first. Other actions? Strahd's
Don't know.
visit just stands there.
So, I
Here,
want
I should have a
to
glass.
I want to just like examine his face, like
Oh, by the way, Magram, when you put down your wine glass, it refills. Sorry, what?
I want to examine.
That's not right.
So this
Don't-
is Strahd, right?
This is Strahd.
Okay, I want to examine his face. I just want to try and see if I can figure out what he's like thinking. I want to do like an.
Give me an insight check.
Is there an
I wish
empty
we could
seat with an
short
emptying
rest.
wine glass?
We're gonna
What's
take
that?
her
Is there an
healing
empty seat with
before
an
you-
emptying wine glass?
We were just all rushing to go.
Gilbert?
I was an ape.
We'll come back to that one.
Damn it. Damn it. We really should have took a short rest before we went in here and did this shit.
Only a 16.
With a 16, he is impressively restrained, and you cannot read him at all.
Figured.
What do you want to do, Lola? Hold on. That was you.
I do have proficiency with alchemists. Can I if there's anything like weird with what's in the glass.
Sure, you give me an investigation check.
$23.
23. Okay. It smells normal. You don't detect any poisons or agents that you're familiar with that might cause issues. It, in fact, reminds you of a very fine vintage you tried once at a noble's table in Neverwinter. It's authentic. It is a fine, fine wine.
Would a 24 had make a difference on the insight check?
Why? Right. Well, what?
Uh,
Your ability to
Yeah.
do things.
Yes. My ability to do things.
This is not Strahd. This is an illusion of Strahd. And it is doing literally nothing right now, except holding its glass aloft, waiting.
And I don't know why.
You don't, well.
Okay.
I will also give that it appears that he is attempting to toast the party.
Okay.
Nova, you haven't gone. Willie, you haven't gone.
Are we going
I'm gone.
Well, you
Go
already
ahead.
went.
Go
You
ahead.
drank.
Oh, my drinking? Okay.
I'm going to start.
And your investigation was your thing.
All right. So do you tell us that this is just an? I mean, can we tell it's an illusion?
No,
I mean-
I know that.
But I'm just saying, by looking at him, can we tell?
I'd say you could blurt a couple of words.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm just focusing on him.
I'll just do a perception check.
On what? What are you trying to perceive?
Whether this is real or not.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Of course.
What'd you roll?
A 1.
You can't tell.
So it'd be a 10.
You're not
Yeah.
sure. Real, dream, hallucination, programmed reality. You're not sure.
All right.
Nova?
All right. I'm gonna.
Of course.
But just by looking at him, can we tell? I mean, am I going to have to roll a perception check for that?
You're gonna
Okay.
at this first
All right.
instance, you're gonna have to figure it out. Nobody's
That's
shared it.
19.
Perception check
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a vibe to see if,
with the 19.
because he's just kind of
He's an
going through the
illusion.
motion. Okay.
He is not
All right. All right.
actually there,
All right. All right.
and he is holding his
Okay.
glass aloft.
All right. This shit ain't real. I think we need to take a short rest somewhere before we go any further, because I'm kind of beat up spell wise. How about you? I look over at you.
Love a rest.
Yeah.
Magrum,
Since we
you
didn't
started
do it
us
before
off,
because
so
I was
did
an
you-
ape and couldn't
I was
stop
going
anybody.
to say with my Tremor Sense Stone Cutting, do I sense anyone outside of us?
It doesn't seem to be working, even though you're sitting on a stone floor. Feet connected to a stone floor.
You see him like take his boot off his foot. And he like pushes his big toe into the ground. He's like really trying to like make
Yeah.
Trying to curl your toes in the sand.
It reminds you of when you're standing on wood. You're not connected to the earth.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Get it. See you, Genie. Magrum would ask.
Illusion of Pooh Bear walked out.
I had in my brain earlier. I was going to ask this question. Are you friend or are you foe?
Stands there holding his glass aloft.
Is he blinking?
Nope.
It's an illusion.
I know it says it's an illusion.
Nope.
It's going to be program responses.
All right. Well, I'll let.
With your passive perception,
I'll let it
that's not your
continue.
thing. Yeah, just with your passive, it is distinct how there are no exits this place gives.
Detect magic.
You're gonna do okay. You do detect magic. everything is magic.
But I'm just what I'm looking for.
It is all. It's almost all enchantment.
Right. But what I'm looking for with the detect magic and using off the perception, if I need to roll another one because I cast a spell to see if I can see anything that might be like a hidden door along the wall,
Nope.
or anything like
There's
that.
no differentiation.
Shit.
And it all is illusions.
Uh-huh.
Can I go outside and play?
What's that?
Can I go outside and play?
No.
He just
Stay right
he
here.
just stands there holding his glass aloft.
You have whole person to stop him from running.
I don't think.
I don't.
We might.
Okay.
I'm good with whatever orders you guys pop off. If
Okay.
something occurs to you.
I actually think I
And
would. like
I
to go
sent that
first.
to you in your
Um,
brain. I used message.
So I'm going to pull a scroll out of my bag and hand it to Lilith. It's a scroll of dispel magic.
That's like a half a thing. So you got anything else you want to do? in
Yeah,
your
the
turn?
other thing that I want to pull out of my
What's
bag
that
is a
offer?
stake, which I'm going to white knuckle. The stake that I carved.
wooden stake. Okay.
Yes, that's all I got.
Not
I was like, why has he got a piece of meat in his pocket?
No, the vampire stake.
It's been a hell of a dungeon crawl. He's probably hungry.
wow, that's an upgraded pocket bacon.
Pocket steak.
So yeah, you have a scroll of dispel magic.
Yep. So
Seeing the stick.
you notice he hands
no,
you
it's
a scroll and
well,
you
the
notice
the
it's-
stake is like
it's
under
under
the
the
table.
table.
You can't see it.
yeah, you notice it basically says dispel magic on the outside of the scroll, so you know what it is. Because who doesn't label their damn scrolls?
That's
Right.
an evil.
Yeah.
What that does.
Just,
There's a. I do a level 1, yeah.
All right. We need to figure out what the move is here. So
just because I have this this item and I'm really curious to see if anything would happen.
Okay.
It's gonna reach into her bag and pull out a different than the one she knows. This one is a little creepy. It looks like it's made of flesh.
the Necronomicon.
I'm gonna take out my librum of souls and flesh and expend a charge to take on a semblance of undead. For the duration, you take on a deathly appearance, and undead creatures are indifferent to you unless you have damaged them. You also appear undead to all outward inspection, and the spell is used to determine return status.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
No reaction whatsoever. He just stands there holding the glass aloft.
Yeah, we're not going to get any reaction from this. This is just a program
You
illusion.
got anything?
I'll cast level 1 detect evil and good.
You do not detect either. Except
What's that say?
Asimar, man. He faintly does celestial.
Yeah, it's kind of celestial glow.
Oh wait, and you
Oh, I
you
guess
see
you would
undead
now.
now.
Yeah.
Me as undead.
Yes, you do actually. She appears to have suddenly
Alright.
turned undead
Okay.
after pulling out a creepy book.
Oh.
I would say that it looked voluntary, however.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, I'll be okay now.
Alright. I don't see anything extremely weird.
He turned into an undead.
Give me a wisdom check, Mac.
7.
She's undead, but she still looks like your friend.
We thought that earlier in this same house.
That's
No,
true.
they did not look like your friend when they looked undead.
No.
did
She
see
turned
her
into,
earlier.
Kaz.
To start
Right.
with.
She looked like a very different person, though. She didn't look like her. Now she looks like her, but zombie. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
She's
down
okay.
check the PvP just on fiat.
I'm gonna
fiat
pass
reasons.
on to him that
I'm gonna-
she's okay.
She was
I'm
swinging.
going to try a
She's okay.
persuasion.
She's
I want
okay.
to try a persuasion on
I know what's undead, so it's like it's not that
You got
big.
slightly paler and some
Yeah.
sores appeared.
Her
Can I
eyes go
pers-
from red to like
You're gonna
icy
what?
blue.
Can I persuade the hologram to like let us know how
Nothing
to get the
happened
hell
for
out of
now.
here?
You spend
I'm a bard. I can persuade anything.
nothing happens.
Damn it.
And go ahead and roll me a persuasion or performance whichever you wish, with advantage, in fact, because you're so high on yourself.
30. Still
Nothing
doesn't matter.
happens.
He's got a captured audience.
So you already did your
Starting
thing.
to get
Anybody else?
agitated.
The third round.
He's gonna grab his blade and stand up.
Okay.
Is there a wall? I mean, do I see?
There's stone walls all around
He
you.
walks up to the wall and like.
Feels like you're touching wood. I mean, stone cutting isn't working on it. It feels physically like stone, but your stone cutting doesn't work.
And there's no windows or nothing.
There's some high, stained glass windows, but you can't see out through them. And they're the ones that look like they're made out of like inch plus thick glass, mortared together
Chicago
with
style.
concrete. Yeah,
Chicago style.
heavy
Okay.
duty.
Yeah. Chicago banks.
I don't have my broom. I mean, I could teleport up and fall.
There's a window. I can climb up there.
How tall are the windows? Like, can I see out the window?
No.
They're like way up.
Even if you were right next to it, you couldn't see out of it. They are not clear. They are stained glass.
Oh, okay.
Same. Yeah.
Can't see anything.
And there's no like shadows of trees or anything moving outside the windows. It's just like an undifferentiated like moonlight coming in through the windows.
He'll do a perimeter around the room.
Okay.
And then is Strahd still facing one direction?
It's facing the same direction, holding his glass aloft.
He's gonna take not the sharp end, but the blunt end of the glaive and like poke it.
Passes through him.
Is there a red button on the back of his neck that we could
Nope.
use to reboot him?
Nope, no button.
Shit.
Uh,
No
Whoa.
plug. We can unplug him and plug him back in.
You said we could
wait. What's the lady that came with us? What's her name?
Sorry.
Sarsunda.
Do you have any ideas?
Well,
Yeah, she didn't take him.
maybe. No, not really.
Think hard.
How about again?
I'll give her
With
another one
guidance.
since she didn't do anything.
With guidance.
Guidance, okay. All 3 times she just drew a blank. Badly.
Are you hurt?
What help are you?
I'm just confused as you are. I mean,
sits back down.
you
You have no solution for this? Are we
no.
stuck in this room?
How are we stuck here?
How do we get out of this freaking...
I'm not the godlike person you think I am, apparently.
Well, you don't have to be godlike to have a legit
Sorry, Lilith.
solution.
Yeah.
What do you got, Lilith? Besides dying?
you said we could leave at any time, right? Strong said that.
He did. He said,
All you have to do is ask.
should you at any point you wish to leave, simply
but what do you gotta
find me and ask.
Oh.
So now we gotta
Okay.
find his
Wait.
ass.
Oh hell.
Wait. Okay.
Wait.
But you know,
Wait.
you recognized him doing detect magic earlier
Yeah.
and detect evil and good.
Yeah.
Either one of those would have shown him if he was invisible.
Okay.
I don't think
So he's not in
unless
this
he's not in
room
the
somewhere
room.
else. By the way,
What do you got?
yes, Gilbert's sitting over there just munching away
Oh,
on some
munching.
food. And yeah.
I'm gonna try something.
Hey, little guy.
He glances your direction, goes,
I am going to um, whisper Strahd's name and cast Relative Psychic Glance again.
okay, what, you don't have to see them in order to do
I
it?
don't have to see them. I have to utter their name. And if the target is within range, which is 120 feet, it becomes the spell's target.
Okay.
And if it isn't within range, the range dissipates back.
Dissipates without effect.
Yeah.
Dissipates without effect. Sorry for the spell slot.
Actually, can I have
Okay.
if you have that.
I guess I think that's all. That's everybody. On the next round, I will try raising my glass, and if that doesn't prompt a response, I'm gonna get up and say that I think we need to leave just start walking
Are
direction.
you going to raise your glass and drink?
No, I was just gonna raise it.
I drank.
You just drank, you didn't raise it.
You just drank though.
I drank 3 of them because they kept me.
Let's see.
Maybe you found a way
Because it's
out.
one of those easy things that we need to figure it out. And that's what.
Smarter than.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you drank the wine initially, your vision went red, and everybody saw you vanish from the table. I messed up. It isn't a toast that we're looking for. It's drinking the wine. So I'll,
Ignore everything we did, guys.
yep.
Where'd he go?
Delayed response
Yeah.
on the wine.
So
part.
you guys did notice
No
that.
switcher on my
Yeah, you noticed that Magrum drinks and
All right,
he
I grab it and I
vanishes.
take a drink.
You vanish.
Cool. Cool.
Lilith? I'll be
You know
the
me,
last
I'm
one.
all
I'll be the
about
last one to
pushing the
go.
red button. I mean, I started
Here, Max, drink this.
messing with a ghost.
I'll hold my glass up and go. I would like to go.
Nothing
What
happens
happens?
until you drink.
Go ahead.
Don't be scared. You're a cleric. You got God on your side.
And by the way, when you guys
Supposedly.
actually taste the wine, I missed another little detail. It's thick and metallic tasting.
Oh,
I don't know,
Smells
guys.
amazing.
It tastes like a bone.
Tastes a lot like blood.
So
Ah.
would the
Ah.
investigation from earlier be any different?
I would say it still reminds you. Every outward indication is it's that fine wine that you're expecting. Yeah,
I couldn't tell.
and that
anything
was like
different about
DC,
it.
maybe DC 30. You would have got past that, but no, this is heavy duty illusion going on here. So everything's manufactured.
What's up,
did you drink
Magrum?
some?
No.
How are
Go
you?
ahead.
Max, did you
Where's
drink?
everybody else at?
You remember
Well-
the taste of blood. Reminds you of it as you vanish.
Well, I guess this is the only way we can
Holy
leave.
smokes, it looks
Look how-
weird outside.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh,
it
dang.
got dark in a hurry.
Yeah, we
Wow.
might have a storm warning
Damn.
coming.
And I left my hoodie in my car.
Oh,
Well, we'll
Lilith, what do you think?
spend all night playing. We'll just be.
Every Wednesday, there's a tornado.
If it's too bad, maybe we just lock in for
Just yellow.
Hey.
It's just
I'm
just
fine.
yellow. Okay,
I guess
Yeah.
I asked
it's
Lilith.
probably just that it's
Should
that
I try this?
weird lighting. So,
Is this our only way out?
It's the only way out of here.
and I'm gonna say it's now been about 45 seconds since you guys appeared in here. Maybe getting close to a minute. You drink?
All right.
You
I
all,
drink.
you taste the thick metallic.
I drink.
You drink as well.
Real quick.
Did
for
his animals
rage
go-
side of things? Would we have gone unconscious going into this room?
So what?
For rage, would we have gone unconscious or just been teleported?
No, time didn't get interrupted. You're still raging.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's real time.
So did his
Hey, another
Magnum's animals
water?
go along with him when he?
Thanks, buddy.
What's that?
Did his
Yes,
animals
please.
go along with him when he teleported?
I'm just gonna. The animals at the same time that Magrum drank also grabbed their glasses and
they grew opposable thumbs.
no, they
just-
grabbed the glass in their mouth and tipped it back.
I wanted to see.
And then there was a crunching sound as they chewed the
Yeah,
glasses.
so the axe
Yeah.
they probably ate the whole thing.
All right, so I think that means I'm the only one
vanished as
left,
well.
along with Saru and the bodies.
Yep.
Saru.
Sarasanda grabs a glass. She drinks.
All right.
Vanishes. It's
Well,
now you and two bodies.
All right. Good. Everybody else is gone. I'll drink.
Thanks.
Hey, do you grab the bodies?
I mean,
Yeah,
would they
I
come along
do.
with me?
Do we really
You
need
just
him?
drank. So
I don't think we need them.
you're gone.
Uh,
The bodies are left wherever this is.
No.
No, thanks.
Oh,
Fuck it.
Well, that
They'll just
sucks.
slow us down.
And
I mean, I had them in mind. I just didn't think that they would come along with me if I.
you just
Grab it.
assumed they'd come along. I love it. That's great. Assumptions are awesome.
No, I assumed they wouldn't if I grabbed them.
Oh, that was the only way they would. But yeah. Anyway, you guys come to your senses standing on a balcony outside the nursemaid's room on the 3rd floor of the house. There are quite a few of you to fit on this balcony. It is a very tight fit.
Well, is there still a giant hole?
No, there is not.
Oh,
The house has fixed itself, or Strahd has fixed it, or something.
Can I jump down?
No, hold on. So
Do you want to try to jump down?
I asked the
Don't-
party if I should.
Oh, you asked the party.
don't jump, Max. Just stay where you are for a minute. So, house looks normal. We're out on a balcony. Paint a picture for me. Do I see the
It
village?
is
do we
gray
see?
and misty. In the far distance, you see the village.
Okay.
You see some woods over there and the path that leads away from the house.
Matt, do you still have
Let me
the
double check. It's on the front. I believe it is.
piece of
Yeah, it's on the front.
the Chinese stick? Yeah. Do you still have?
Okay, put it away.
Yeah, for whatever reason, the
So-
nursemaid has a better balcony than the bosses do. But I'm gonna just say, as you all have appeared, Magram's animals basically appear in the nursemaid's room because otherwise there just wasn't going to be room for all of you guys.
Can I detect anything in the area?
No.
Alright.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
all-
your detect evil and good is still
Yeah.
up. Nope, you don't detect anything.
Magic, deck magic.
I don't sense
Still up.
anything around.
You don't. I mean, there's this house. Something's going on with it, but it's not a defined magic that you're used to.
Okay.
Definitely something going on with it though. And in the surrounding area, it's got a range of like 60 feet or something, or
Yeah,
30 feet.
yeah.
No, nothing in that range that really strikes you as especially magic.
All right. This place is fucked, guys. Let's go.
I haven't asked this session. Does it appear time has passed? Like from daylight?
No additional time appears to have passed. Besides the amount of time you spent down in the basement and whatnot.
If I look over the edge, do I see ground?
Yes.
You guys.
So it looks like it was outside before we came into the mansion. Like what we see,
Yeah.
what was outside hasn't changed. Still spooky as all hell, but
Okay.
okay.
So how
How far
far?
is it down?
Yeah, how far down? 30, 40 feet.
3 stories.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Third story.
The ground.
No, because we still haven't found him and asked him to leave yet, so I don't think that's going to work. Let's just go through the house and see if we can find anything. And
The third floor,
If he-
top floor, right?
Yeah.
All right.
well, there's
There's
an
an
attic.
attic as well.
Okay.
So he could teleport us down, all right?
What?
Gonna move the map.
Oh, it does show everything. Okay.
Roughly
Oh, so we're like
the
out here?
Middle.
We're on the 3rd floor.
Yeah. So let's just grab me.
So you're gonna go out of the nursemaid's room?
Yes.
Okay,
You guys
as
hurting for
you open the
rages?
door out
You
of
guys
the
hurting on
nursemaid's
rages?
room
I've got 2
and
charges
walk
left.
through the doorway, you vanish.
I don't have any bardic inspiration, so.
Oh.
If we
What
can
did
do
you
a,
say happened? I'm
if
sorry.
we
She
can do a
vanished.
short rest, we need to do a short rest. Who
Yeah,
vanished?
well,
Lilith opened the door from the nursemaid's room.
dang.
Can we stop and take a short rest?
No.
No,
No,
why
no,
not?
no.
Why? Because we're playing Adventure League rules and we got to keep moving.
No.
I mean, we ought to play smart.
Because if
Yeah,
we're
we can't keep running.
because
That's fine, let's
because Strahd's here.
That's
You
fine.
want to sit around for an hour while he's looking at us? No.
I'd rather be fully
He's-
prepared.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna let us. I don't. That's my point. I don't think.
We don't know until we try.
Well,
Let's go.
Lil
Let's keep
vanished.
going.
So Lil vanished. So
go.
I'm
Just left the room,
Let's go.
right?
Let's go.
I have
Fuck it.
I have a map that you guys don't have that has things on it that yep, you triggered another.
all right. Lil vanished. So I'm going through the door.
Everybody's got to quit running off.
It ain't gonna happen.
I'm assuming the rest of the party follows.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
And the animal.
I'll be
You
stupid.
find yourself in a graveyard
Oh, hell.
with headstones stretching in every direction as far as the eye can see.
That's
Start
not good.
making headstones.
These are the bone loot boxes, aren't they?
Or like
Please don't get them out.
grandiose.
They might not be friendly.
Like,
Fancy ones.
big, fancy.
As you look around, give me a perception check in that case.
We've not been here before, right?
No, this is new place to you.
You use the
Upon entering the graveyard, do either of them say
Oh.
anything new?
Yeah, can I
No.
detect anything?
Not really. No undead that you can detect. Although I think full cover hides them, but there are none that you can detect. And I mean, this is another place. As you look around, everything here is magical,
Ugh.
illusion or enchantment, but you can't with your detect magic, Nova. Bill?
Yeah.
With your detect magic, everything's magical once again.
Oh, I figured.
You're in
yeah,
a magical space.
Yeah.
13.
13 for perception. As you look around, you don't find any headstones that look any fancier than any others. Do you move around? Do you move it?
Yeah. Can I read names?
Do they all
Okay.
look the same?
What's that?
Are they all the
They
same
all look
size?
the same. They're all the same size, just kind of the generic tombstone shape. You start reading tombstones. You see what look like Barovian names. With 13, that's all you see for a little while, and we'll come back to you in a little bit.
If I touch the headstone, is it stone?
It's weirdly not stone, even though it feels like stone.
Guys, we're not in a graveyard. Let's hold hands.
Kumbaya?
Friends, let's hold hands.
Okay.
You scared, Magram?
I don't like these people walking in the wrong direction and going poof.
Yeah, let's stick together here.
I'm gonna walk back to the group and I'm gonna kind of link up with them and I'm gonna send my book and have my book start scanning
Okay.
headstones.
Okay. Just giving some time is passing as she's doing this. So, anything else you guys are doing?
I'm gonna send Betty up.
Okay.
Just kind of go around us and just.
So
see
it's
what's
been about
going
4
on.
or 5 minutes. Nothing seems to be happening.
No more rage.
I would say your rages are probably at or at the near their ending. Yeah.
Anything?
Yep. You're just
I do.
searching lots of Barovian names.
It's right to left, bottom to top.
The book inverts itself.
In Russia, book read you.
Oh, that's an old meme.
Yes.
So all right. So at this point, we can try and take a rest here, or
Oh, let's keep going.
we can keep going and see where we
I
end
was
up.
looking out for those guys because I don't have any bardic inspirations. They're getting low on rages. If we're gonna be
We both
fighting,
have the
I-
to instantly refill
Yeah,
our
we're
rage.
good. Rage.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It would be great if we could take a rest.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's safe to.
right?
That's why I didn't want to. We could
It's
try.
been about 10 minutes. Nothing else has happened.
All right. Let's
Uh-huh.
How many
I mean,
tombstones are there?
The endless number. Your book
This keeps going
has
on
gone
and on.
out at this point to the end of its range.
Yeah.
And it's still tombstones in every direction
So
as far
there's
as your
like-
book's eye
wow.
can see.
there's not an obvious exit at the graveyard then?
Nope.
Okay.
all right.
No
Let's,
fence, no
well,
archway, nothing.
we've already been here for
Just
10 minutes, so let's
Can I
just
open
keep
the box
resting
now?
then. What?
Can I open the loot box now?
No,
No.
No.
Does not open
They're
anything.
not real.
they're not real.
I
Let's
touched it. It's not.
let's just rest here for now. That's not a bad idea. And nothing is happening here. So
And while we rest, I'll have the critters kind of hang out on the outside of this. If we're in a circle.
Yeah.
So you guys are taking a short rest. During this rest, you can still look at tombstones. That's fine. After an hour or so goes past, 13 is really bad for perception, so I'm honoring that.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. That actually helps the party because you guys do manage to finish a long rest.
Short rest.
Sorry, short rest.
Yeah,
Yes.
what? No.
You want to do a long rest?
No.
I got a rule for that if you do.
I've got a mansion for that.
Well,
Gene, it's right between your feet. You could.
oh, well, that's something hit my foot.
So, but
Thank you.
about the time you guys finish the short rest, Lilith, with your 13, your book comes upon an odd name that you weren't expecting to see. Lilith. It is your name. Next to it is Magrams. Next to it, it's about 150 feet away. You finally stumble across this. Wait, what was the range on the book?
300.
300, yeah. 150 feet away in a random direction, your book finally stumbles across a group of tombstones that appears to have the entire party's names on them,
That ain't good.
including one that says Magram's Axebeak and one that says Magram's Hyena. And one that says Betty.
Are they still up though? Like with us?
Does one of them say the book?
What's that?
One of them say the book.
It's not real.
Is one of them what?
One of the
book.
gravestones say
Does that
but
book
like
have a
Oh no,
Yeah.
your book does not have its own tomb.
it's a broken down like bookshelf to like leaning against a
With
tree.
short rest?
R.I.P. Encyclopedia.
There are no
Brown.
trees.
Oh.
It's just a misty open plain with gravestones in every direction.
Oh, no creepy trees.
Okay.
No creepy
Point.
trees.
Oh man, it makes it even creepier.
Lead the way.
All right,
Lil says
down it.
Lil says she found our way out potentially.
all right.
Yo.
Okay, so Lilith leads you guys. By the way, take your short rest. You successfully did. Which I also assume everybody's at the 15 temp HP, etc. Yada.
Yes.
That reset
So,
our health.
You go about 150 feet away. You find these tombstones that have your names on them. What do?
I will go up and touch mine.
Same thing. It's weird.
Is the ground grown over, or is it fresh?
It's not fresh.
Just
I
same
sit
as
down
everywhere
and start
else.
praying.
Yeah,
I got
same
a
as
20.
everywhere else.
My passive perception. You want me to roll for one, or just use my passive?
I mean,
Just to see if
it has your name on it.
No, I'm not worried about that.
So like
Graveyard in every
I've
direction.
died many times. It's not a big deal.
Graveyard in every direction.
my counter said,
I don't see anything off in the distance anywhere.
Nope.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing
Facts.
seems to be
That's
happening.
even creepier.
There's not even any like crows cawing or any animal noises whatsoever.
Basically, it's like an MC Escher painting where it's like never ending, and then
just
like
like every
it's just
other one.
all kind of odd and weird, and it's just like you, as far as you look, you see.
Eventually,
everywhere
the
you look.
mist swallows the distance.
Right, right.
So
Okay,
I'm gonna
easy.
point Max to his
Right.
and say, Max, start digging for these bones.
Max, you dig a hole. I'm going to assume you're strong. Doesn't take terribly long. Probably about 5. Do you have a shovel?
I was actually, I might.
Might as well from or late tags on it. So that
If nobody has a shovel, it'll take about 15 minutes. Otherwise, it'll take about 5,
Yeah, I don't think
which is a ridiculously short amount
I
of
do
time
have a
now that I'm
shovel.
thinking about it.
Yeah, 15
right.
minutes with
Or 5?
or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, or 5.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
Even on the high end, it's still.
cartoonishly
Yeah.
fast. He digs.
Oh, I do have a shovel. Cool.
All right, he digs he digs his own grave and finds a coffin at the bottom of it.
hey, it's like Master's bed.
And you
Oh,
open the
dude.
coffin, and it's empty.
And lay down in it.
You lay down in it.
Oh
Max
God!
vanishes.
Jesus Christ!
Roll me a d20
13.
No.
with his shovel.
What? Oh, my shovel?
Yes.
Son of a.
It's okay. I still have mine.
I'll have the hyena come over and start digging all the graves.
Yeah, I can help out too.
All right, you help out too. So we've got a Sarasunda. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It'd be
Wow,
7.
I can't count.
8.
7, 8.
8.
8 minus.
graves?
Well,
Is hers? Next
hers
to
is here
ours?
too. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
hold on. Can I have?
I'm trying to get a creature count for how many graves it
But
is.
before we do that, can
two
I
of
have,
them are you're
can
digging
I,
two
can
of
I
them
have
at a
Sir
time.
Sonder try and lay down in his coffin, or did the coffin go with him?
Sure.
Does she?
Nothing happens.
Okay, then we have to get all of ours.
So we
I
have.
don't like this.
Wow, I can't count tonight.
1, 2,
8 total,
3,
7
4,
left.
5, 6.
So we have 2 digging happening at a time. Is that it?
I mean, I and my buddies are digging.
All right. So we got 4 going at a time. So about
Should be 9 more graves, right? Yeah.
What?
Is that what you figured out? 10 total.
Oh yeah, there's a Betty too. I forgot.
And that
no,
would
there
be
was
11. I didn't count her.
anyway.
Yeah, there's a
So
gang of them.
about and since there's unassisted digging happening in addition to shoveling, I'm going to just judge about 20 minutes passes to dig up all the graves. Are you leaving as the graves are uncovered, or are you
I'd like to go together.
leaving all at once?
Yeah, why don't we all
I would like to go together.
Somebody should go before before the rest of us, just so Max isn't alone.
Max is fine. He knows Max.
And then, by the way, the Strahd was not your master.
Yeah, but a
I'm just saying.
coffin dwelling creature.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody ready? Hop in and close your eyes.
Yep, let's go somewhere else.
All right. So you guys all simultaneously hop in your graves.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Sounds amazing.
But you did actually find a safe place for a short rest.
Yes.
But I do.
You guys found a storage room in the attic with a whole bunch of furniture covered with cloths.
Yep.
Which for some reason has a little tiny bit of fog of war on it. Here, I'll do a ping.
Is there not a? There we go. Let's do.
So you guys find yourselves piled among the furniture, also covered with cloths. Like somebody stacked you all in here. Max, you've been in this room for about 20 minutes. Did you leave?
It's turning into an episode of
Episode
Scooby-Doo.
7.
Yeah.
We're back.
Maybe.
Honestly, we'd start knocking out the doors.
If I don't see him in that room as soon as we get in there, I immediately send him a message.
You start knocking out the doors?
I send a message out to you within 120 feet, depending on where he is.
There's a door directly to the north of you. Well, it's been 20 minutes, so
right.
Max's adventure is going on right now.
My deck.
You knock out the door into the hallway to the north of you in the attic. There's a door immediately to the north of that. I'm assuming you knocked that one out as well. Okay. You move over to the one to the bedroom where you guys found the dollhouse. You knock that one out as well.
Yep.
And as you do, you vanish. Everybody else, when you show up, covered with claws in this room, you notice the door to the north has been smashed. The door across from it has been smashed. And the door to the master bedroom has been smashed.
I see a pattern,
And
guys.
the trail of destruction stops there.
I'm so glad he's using what I made it. Makes a man proud.
Is there anything like significant in this room, or I mean, it just looks exactly the same.
You vanish as you go into the room to look.
No, sorry, I meant the room that we like teleported into.
Ooh! No, there's nothing different in there.
Okay, like nothing under all the
Furniture.
Okay,
All right.
Still.
all right. Ooh.
Well, let's follow the trail of broken stuff.
So somebody that goes into the master bedroom?
Sure.
I guess we got
Yep. All right.
All right. Everybody vanishes again through a doorway.
We really got to stay together. and quit
Luckily,
running into other
time
places.
is a little wibbly wobbly on the entrance to the zone. So you all arrive at the same time. You're seated in an ornate chair on the edge of a dimly lit parlor. Each of you. 8 ghostly figures in identical chairs sit on either side of you. Oh, actually, so... Ooh. Each of you is by yourselves.
Oh,
This one is not going to bring everybody back together, so this one's good. 8 ghostly figures sit in identical chairs to either side of you. At the parlor's far end, a pale man at a harpsichord slowly plinks out a haunting elegy. The ghostly figures listen to the song with rapt attention. No, I'm gonna judge. There's the second row of chairs. You're all in the room together. I don't want to make this separate.
that would take a while.
It might take forever. Yeah.
What's the word?
Split the party in 8. Ah! All right. So
And Max is with us.
Max is with you. Yes.
And we're on what floor now?
No,
We're,
No, we're at-
where you don't know where we are. We're in somewhere new again.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh, that's
us.
why we're in the middle.
Yeah, it's
'Cause we're in
it's
purgatory.
all of
Like
us,
great
and
work
then
in the
a
bedroom.
bunch of ghosts,
Gotcha.
and then a ghost
Gotcha.
playing the harpsichord.
I thought we were here because of that table.
That's sort of similar, but
Yeah.
not big enough and not
Right.
spooky enough.
Hey
right,
guys,
right.
I'm smart, remember? I got an idea. I think we've got to go through the whole house. So we just got to keep going.
As you start talking, the magician, who you now notice is another illusion of Strahd, ceases playing, scowls
You-
at the character.
You mean musician?
The musician, yes, was Strahd.
Okay. You said magician. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, musician. Yep, my bad. And disappears. And 8 specters fly out of the harpsichord and attack. Everyone roll initiative. There we go.
I told you I was smart.
Oh, hey, there we go.
As you just started talking in the middle of the
We're
performance.
doing something
Yep.
real.
Sort of real. They're ghosts.
And we're gonna, we'll just ignore whatever's on the map. The specters are there in the room with you. I'm just gonna use them for tracking. And Magrum, for some reason, your hyena and your axe speak aren't here.
Are here?
Are not.
Oh, that's fine.
They just hit done.
What's that?
Just hit done. They dissolve it done.
Sounds good. It just hit dawn.
Do they?
It was early hours pre-dawn when you guys were on the balcony earlier.
And before we left the graveyard,
And that,
And you spent an hour.
I brought Betty back. I snapped her out of existence because it's too crazy out here for her.
Okay.
She's just a pretty girl. She doesn't want to get hurt.
Sounds good. All right, Lilith, what do you got?
19.
19, and I'll type it incorrectly this time. Okay. Magrum,
20.
Max,
21.
Damn.
Nova,
22.
Wow.
Salvatore.
26.
Dang it.
Damn.
Does anybody want to trade with Lilith?
Did you say yours?
No.
I haven't gotten there yet. Willie,
21.
Gee,
Rolled high, rolled high as hell.
Lilith rolled the lowest with 19.
Want to switch?
I don't know who had the alert feat before.
I do.
Sal
I
does.
was-
I
you want-
do.
You want to switch or?
Said you have, what? Doesn't that give you advantage?
Oh.
Oh shit! Right. Okay,
Yeah.
so I get that. back.
Oh yeah, it gives me +5. I haven't been using.
I should make you guys roll with disadvantage because you're technically you should have been surprised, but we're not going to bother.
No, I don't. I don't feel like switching. I'll
Okay,
just stay
you don't
at
feel
the
like
top.
switching? That's your call. It's your ability.
Still
I would go in front of Willie since we both rolled 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dire deck.
Well, either way.
So,
yeah, I'd like to do it anyway.
Okay,
Yeah, we can switch.
I'm going to see if it resolves it correctly. Help me remember if it doesn't.
Oh yeah, I do
okay.
get add 5 on
Well,
top.
it calculates. Whatever. We'll just see what happens. Salvatore, you're up first.
All right.
Did you say how many there were? I'm sorry.
8.
8.
This is probably something that you're gonna say no to, but know your enemy. I get it back by expending a superiority die, which you get back
Sure.
all of them out on a short rest.
Yeah.
Could I have done that before the short rests?
What do you mean?
So I had superiority die before. I would have used one to get my know your enemy charge back,
Where are these guys?
and then because we did a short rest.
Oh,
we'll get
yeah,
them all
yeah,
back.
that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Okay.
knew you had the thing expended.
Yeah.
Just remember to charge it at the short rest next time.
Yes.
What kind of room are we in?
Yeah. It's a parlor.
Is it light or dark or?
It's lit with
Not
magical lanterns with purple flames on them, like everybody everywhere else in the house now.
All right. I'm gonna know your enemy. One of them.
Okay. This is a specter. It's not terribly strong, but it is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, lightning, thunder, cold, fire, and acid. It is immune to poison, necrotic, charmed, exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, and unconscious.
Okay.
They're ghosts, man,
Yes. And so
and no vulnerabilities.
Remind me, because I have like a magic weapon, it's still resistant. Like
It's
that's not,
now they've taken out the nuance. If it is resistant to bludgeoning, it doesn't matter if it's magic or not.
okay. Then I'll just walk up to one and swing at it.
All right, Spectre A, because hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
27.
27.
hit.
That will hit, obviously. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I'll just tell you guys right off. AC of 12 on these guys.
Okay. So because it's resistant to basically everything, do you want me to just like calculate all the damage together?
Tell me
and
the
then
full
just-
damage. I'll have it.
Oh, okay. Tell you the full damage.
Yep.
16.
Okay, so it takes 8.
Yes. I'll hit it again.
Okay.
20. Hey, a dirty 20.
There was a
Yippee.
You
resistance.
gonna take it as a crit?
I may
radiant
as
damage.
well.
Okay.
So let's. Oh no, that's not a. Ooh, okay. Complementary numbers. So that's 15, 21, 35. So 17.
35. Okay. Okay, it's extra wispy.
Undead.
All right. Last
Oh.
attack is going to be 18, so that
Sure.
hits.
Roll it dead.
No.
Oh, holy shit. That's 15.
Get out of here.
27.
27 damage.
Yes.
All right.
There's this-
And I'm going to use my. Oh no, I already used my bonus
Okay.
action. Oops. That's my turn then.
Okay, that's your turn.
You're undead. And
Next up, Nova.
yeah, channel divinity.
And I'm assuming you blurted out to the party this stuff you found out.
Yes.
So it's
Sal
resistant
looked
to
at one of the
everything.
specters and then just blurted a whole bunch of stuff.
Also,
So I will just a second. Let me pull up the stat block. It is
Please go through that again.
not resistant to force
I'm good.
damage,
Radiant.
radiant,
Not resistant. Radiant.
psychic. I think that's it.
Yeah, I could see you're undead.
I wish I was
Yeah,
still a
this
fucking.
one.
Okay. All right.
And lightning, and fire and cold.
I'm
Okay.
also since I've come from a paladin guild. I would know about this. I'm gonna yell, Willie, turn them. You know what to do.
Got it. All right.
What I was explaining.
Yeah. I figured.
Oh, wait, the cleric gets to use his thing.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Unless Noah blows them all up.
I don't think he's gonna do that.
Oh.
We might knock a couple of them out. Bonus, sir. No, wait. I'm gonna cast
4th level shatter.
Okay.
And
Which does thunder damage, right?
yes,
Yep.
yes. And as it's coming out, it's just discordant, just bellowing. And it is a con 21 save. So in a 10-foot radius sphere, how many can I get?
4 of them.
All of them.
Oh.
I can
If
get
they're
them
all-
all.
Wait. No, not all of them.
If they're all lined up.
I'll say 4. But this is not spatially representative. This is just for tracking. I'll say 4.
Okay.
Dark
All right.
spells, so-
Con 21.
This is theater of the mind with tokens.
Yes.
Ignore positioning
Yes.
of everything.
So con 21 save.
Con
for
21s?
this. Yes. Two. 25.
They all fail.
25 points of damage.
Okay.
Each of them.
The one that Sal had wailed on earlier
Wailed.
finally evaporates. What's that?
Wailed.
Not intended, but good catch. And you said it was 25 damage?
25, yes.
All right.
And then I will tap Max on the head and say, "You're a good boy. Stay with us, please." And you get Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. All right. Next up is where's my sidebar gone? Willie.
Max.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Max, it is Max.
goes right before me.
So the program doesn't figure it out right. We figured that out now.
No.
All right.
To Max.
Full
You
on
raging?
max tactics, run into the middle of them, and reckless first one.
All right. Are you raging?
That's what I said. Full on max tactics.
Oh, full on max tactics. Okay. Yep.
That is a crit.
Okay. Awesome. And so you're going after one of the ones that's already damaged?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clark.
Uh, 15 plus 5 is 18. That is after it being halved.
So it was 36?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to hear the full amount. Just and then I'll deal with the halving.
23, so 33 would be.
What's that?
It was 33.
It was 33? Okay.
My plus is a plus 10, and then I rolled
Okay.
19.
So 33 would be 16. Got it.
Then brutal. If he's
Okay.
not down,
Nope, that one's still up.
thundering
Okay.
does a 15 hit.
15 hits, yes. AC of 12.
$30.
30. That will do it. It is knocked out. So we're in a room with 6 ghosts and a harpsichord. Willie.
I want to channel divinity, turn undead.
Okay, turn undead.
Hell yeah.
What's the save?
Oh.
Wisdom, I assume.
Uh,
And what's your spell
Right
DC?
DC 16.
Wisdom 16.
What's that?
Okay, on.
Pretty sure it's wisdom.
Make a wisdom saving
Wisdom,
throw.
yeah,
There
that
it
is.
is.
Yep.
And I got 6
And
of them.
your spell DC 16.
Then figure out what damage you do for your.
So many single digits. Okay,
Yeah,
those all
rough,
fail.
Darn it.
I don't even know why I try.
Number
That was 5 single digits and a 12.
That all fails.
They all failed.
Number of PAP.
So they're all afraid of you.
So what's the wisdom?
And they get burned.
Oh, and they take some damage, yes. And it's radiant damage, so it's not half.
Mm-hmm.
16.
So you're 3.
3. So 3d8.
Yep.
By the way, if anybody does the math later, these are beefy specters because it was already a
shit.
low risk fight, and yeah, I had to beef it up
Rolling.
for you guys.
11.
11 points. Okay, that sears them all, and you can tell that they took the full damage from that they should have.
And then they're frightened.
Frightened, incapacitated, and they try and move as far away from him as they
Yeah.
possibly can.
Okay, and Max already went, so you might all have a chance to do something. So let's see, just a second. Almost done here. Damage, 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 damage. Okay. That brings us to Magrum. And Willie, do you yell out if you don't hit them, they'll stay afraid or something like that?
That is a mechanic. If they get hit, they are no longer turn.
Are you going to warn the party about how Turn Undead works?
Yeah.
Or would you have before in stories so the party knows?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
So everybody knows if you leave them alone,
leave
they'll
them
run
alone,
away
they're
for the
frightened.
next minute.
Yep.
Is there somewhere for them to run? We're in a room, right?
You're in a room.
Are they going to get out?
They're ghosts. Do they care about doors?
Yeah.
Hold the door.
Magnum's pretty dumb. I think he still hit something.
All right. You want to hit one that's
He's
most
gonna hit
heavily
one.
damaged?
He's not going to rage. He is going to hit one, though.
Okay. I've got the most heavily damaged one available.
That sounds like a good target. You know the story here, Mr. Glaves coming out.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Hits.
I'm going to re-roll that damage.
Oh, yeah. So they're in here. 3d8.
12 points.
Okay. Which is resisted, so got it. Still up.
Okay, second attack. One misses.
Okay.
Raise 6.
So 3 for Grace. Got it.
And that's all he's going to do. He's not going to.
Okay. You got your butt stroke available if you wanted.
Yeah, he may. 17 plus to hit.
Okay, hits. Yep.
That's 3 points of damage.
3 points
Plus
of damage.
3, 6.
Oh, 6.
No, not rage. He's not raging. Sorry, 3.
Just 3. Okay. So there. Got it. Okay. Next up is now it's Lilith's turn. With her 19. It was so exciting at the beginning of all this.
It was such a good but
Oh, I could have reminded you of this before, although it was a good roll. You can use inspiration on your initiative, but it's a little late now.
I didn't have it. I used it already.
Oh, did you already use it?
Yeah,
Okay.
used the
right.
last time.
How many enemies are left?
There are. Excuse me.
6.
There are 6. One of them looks extremely damaged. 5 of them still look afraid. The
They're
damaged
frightened
one
and
doesn't look afraid.
incapacitated still. 5 of them.
I mean, it wasn't their turn, but they still like turned like they're about to run away from Willie in a multitude of directions. But one of them does not look afraid.
Will they actually they'll just come back, right?
They have to run away for a minute.
At least a minute and run.
Yeah, but if we're in little pocket planes, then there's nowhere for them.
You don't know what's about to happen yet, but you'll find out as soon as it's their turn, which is after you.
Fitting to find out.
But there is one damage that's not afraid.
There's one that Magnum attack that's
Oh,
There's also a harpsichord sitting over there.
that wasn't in range of me.
yeah. I'm gonna
Which luckily was not within the shatter radius.
firebolt the one.
Firebolt the one, okay. Roll an attack, a spell attack. You're not at disadvantage. There's not one right next to you.
Oh, that's wrong.
Advantage.
With advantage, sure.
Max tactics.
It is a range.
Yeah, because you said you were running into the middle of them.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's ranged spell attack with advantage.
Take the
Yeah, that's
person.
33.
That hits. An AC of 12.
I like the 18 hit.
Slightly excessive.
Good. Uh, 16 points.
16 points of fire damage. That's going to be just enough. That one gets blown away. All right. There's 5 afraid specters left. She just destroyed the one you damaged. It is now the specters' turns. They have a fly speed of 50 feet and are going to use their dash action on their turn. They are going 100 feet away. Are you going to hit it one? Figures.
Technically, they wouldn't have an action because they're incapacitated as well. So
Oh, okay.
they
I
would
was
just go
going
50.
to give them dash, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess not. So they're flying 50 feet away, but yeah. So most of them leave the room. Do you have Sentinel Max or not?
Yep.
Okay.
I assume 19 plus 12 hit.
Yes.
You want to teleport? One more time? You want to teleport?
Not really.
24.
24. That was total was 24, right? Okay. So 12. All right. So one of them starts to flee and then stops when Max hits it. The other 5 fly out of the room through the walls.
There's 1 left and 4 out.
And the one that's still there looks heavily damaged.
What?
But yeah. That's what's going on now. Oh, and yeah, it's in. Well, it tried to flee. That ends its. Does it get its action?
I mean, it started to turn incapacitated. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The effect ends early if the creature takes damage.
So, while you're incapacitated, you can't take any action. It doesn't say that you
Correct.
lose your action, so it would still have it.
Yeah. So he does get his action. Yay.
Yeah, just the
So
effect
it's
ends
going to
early.
wheel around on Max, as it should.
Yeah, it would
Does
start
it have
moving, get
advantage
hit.
on you?
Tap.
If I'm next to him, I could give him protection, but I
It's
don't.
up to you. 18 to hit. Okay. Misses you.
He's only got the 1 attack.
It only gets the 1 attack. They're not that high tier things.
Yep.
All right. So There is a specter in this room and a harpsichord. Next up,
Should be me.
I think so. Salvatore.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up and kill it. Re-kill it. Another dirty 20.
You don't get another crit, unfortunately, but yeah.
I know. 19.
Damage?
Yeah.
That is just enough. You kill it.
Okay.
All right.
Earlier you said Strahd was the one.
Strahd is playing a song on the piano, yes. Or on the harpsichord.
Harpsichord.
Okay.
So, Nova, it's your turn.
And inspect the
All right,
harpsichord,
so
apparently.
nothing.
All the
And
specters are
you're a
gone.
bard, right, Nova?
Correct.
You heard music being played, but it's incomplete.
Is it a tune I've heard before?
It is a tune that you've heard before, I'll say.
Oh, there would be sheet music. Sure.
Oh, there's sheet music. Yeah, let's do that.
There is?
Yeah.
There's sheet
All
music.
right. I'm going to go over and just take a look. How far away from am I at?
It's right there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to go over and take a look at it.
You
I'm
inspect it.
going to pull out my mage hand.
You're going to use your mage hand?
Yeah, because I don't trust nothing around this fucking place.
Okay. You're going to attempt to play the melody?
Well, I'm just. Yeah, why the hell not? With
Okay.
my mage hand. of
With your
course.
mage hand.
With my mage hand.
Give me.
Ooh.
Well,
I don't like
you only
that.
have one hand.
Right.
It's music for two hands.
Just touch it. You'll be fine.
I just chopstick it.
I'm a
You're just going to play the melody?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a performance check with disadvantage. One-handed.
Ooh, I can't get much worse than that. Nope, that's a 9.
Total 9?
Yes,
It-
I rolled a 2.
It doesn't it doesn't sound very good. The one-handedness just
Okay.
doesn't sound good at all.
Is there a
nothing nothing happened to your mage hand, nothing else happens
Okay.
in the room.
That's okay. Okay, I'm fine with that. I just
Okay.
wanted to go. Is there a title at the top of the sheet music?
Creepy elegy. I don't know. It doesn't have a title in here.
Okay.
Um
All right. I'm gonna turn around. You guys want me to play this, or do we want to keep moving? What
No.
are we doing? Are we waiting for those to come back, or what?
Well, they should be running away.
Play the melody. We
All right.
don't have any other
All right.
leads.
all right.
All right. I'm gonna sit down at the
Performance again.
table, crack my knuckles.
You've had one pass through the music, so this time go ahead and use advantage.
Okay. All right. Performance still?
Yes.
Okay.
You are barding.
Oh shit!
Can I cast Bardic Inspiration on myself?
I guess.
Is that a new
Can I
thing?
give them guidance?
You can give him guidance. Yes. So add a
and that's
D4
4
to your highest
you.
roll.
Yep.
All right. I
Have
only,
you
got
rolled
one, I
twice?
only got one more
Did you roll twice?
I rolled once.
Roll
and-
roll both of them and then add the D4.
Okay. Okay.
You only get one D4.
Okay,
I only
hit
get one D4?
Yeah.
Okay.
That you have
All
to
right.
apply to both.
All right. All right. 9. That's a 12.
one.
16 plus 7 is 23.
On a DC of 14. The ghostly figures, still sitting in their chairs, sigh with contentment. And you guys exit this haunted zone. By the way, that's what these are called. Haunted zones.
That's about right.
Magnum's
Okay.
smart and he realized you shouldn't talk through people's performances.
I grabbed the sheet music and put it in my bag.
You don't have time.
Man,
Oh, you just
The
magically.
last note was played.
Oh, we poofed.
It was probably going to disappear anyway. I don't think it was going to come along with us.
Darn it. I just want to collect as much stuff as I can from this.
You got it in here.
You guys
surely.
remember
Yeah.
when you were
Yeah.
approaching
That's
the place
true.
where you encountered all the cultists? That there were
It was a
a
prison.
number of cells
Uh-huh.
with shackles.
Right.
You all find yourselves chained to the wall.
Oh, shit.
Now we're back in the basement.
Can I rip myself off?
You're gonna do what to yourself?
Phrasing?
You're gonna do what?
We're not going to dwell on that. Moving on. You attempt to rip yourself off the wall. You easily pull free the rusty chains.
That was good.
Yes.
I will follow suit.
Rusty chain.
You also break free. Anybody who attempts to break free does. There's no
Okay.
DC.
Okay.
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 Sarasunda
Yeah,
pulls her
athletic.
arms free as well.
Are the cells open?
Even the wizard
Yes.
was able to break
There were no
this?
bars.
And the weak ass bar?
So yeah, you guys
I love
are
it.
now back down in the basement.
Oh, good lord.
Just wouldn't mind holding on just a second. I want to try something.
This,
Guys, I'm
Okay.
gonna
this
say
is never ending.
we should hold skin.
Nobody run off.
I grab Max.
Yes, I was
Yeah,
just getting ready to say, I was just getting ready to say, you're on max duty.
Good boy, Max.
When he said, I want to grab hand, I'm just imagining somehow the hand that's attached to his belt ends up as his other hand.
I got
Isn't it still in a secret spot?
no. It's,
Back out.
it might be because it's got. I'm hiding that.
Yeah, we're still hiding it.
So I to like fill out the app on to check to see if this will even work. But if I were to cast scrying on Strahd right now, or can I make an insight check on if that would be helpful?
You want a little help? Yeah, I'll help you on that. I can give you Bardic and I can help you and give you advantage.
You have the scrying
You
spell
already-
prepared.
Can I?
No, I was gonna give her Bardic inspiration.
That's allowed.
And
But there's no. Also, she
I
doesn't
can't
have
give her advantage.
Actually, she doesn't have a roll for this.
okay.
I just remembered.
Oh,
I just
No, you don't
remembered.
roll for scry. No, I'm talking about giving you help on the giving you advantage on the insight to see if
oh.
looking
Yeah,
into
roll.
it.
I'm going to say just off the top of your head, you think it's kind of a 50-50
I
shot
was just giving to say we're looking 50
because I mean he is here, you're in his domain.
I mean, I think if we really wanted to throw down with him, all we'd have to do is say something and he'd show
Roll
up.
me an Arcana check anyway. As you're finding a
guidance.
spot where you might do this, you come out of the prison and go up towards where the giant hyena is still on my map, which it doesn't
Here,
doesn't
guidance.
exist anymore.
Two. You need it. It's a 4. Yep. Another 2.
And I'm assuming we're back on stone and it still doesn't feel like stone to me.
No, now it feels like stone.
Oh,
Yeah, no, this feels like the real world.
gosh, stone.
35.
Yeah, it is. Thank you,
Did
Magrum.
you
You're
use
stoned?
Bardic too?
35. As you are looking around this room, looking for a nice place to scry, you notice that the doorway you went through before, there's something slightly different about it, and you would say that it looks more mundane than it did before. So, just above the table, whatever used to be on that door that trapped you in the haunted zone when you walked through it the first time, doesn't seem to be there anymore.
The door being like here.
Yeah, the
Once
way
we beat
want.
the room, it fizzled it out.
Or we
So
think
since,
it did.
since I'm on stone again,
Yeah,
do I
that
feel?
door.
Do I sense
Okay.
everybody?
Yeah, you sense everybody.
No, I mean anybody else.
Nope.
Guys, I could fit. It's stone. I already said this. There's nobody else here but us.
Okay.
Already said
Good job,
you.
Magrum.
Thank you, Magrum.
Are you sure?
Do you want to do scrying?
I know stone.
Yeah.
I'm just going to look it up really quick because I want to make sure there's not been any other changes to it. I haven't read 2024 version yet.
Did anyone help Gilbert dig his grave?
Gilbert is not.
Gilbert's hiding in your bag.
So I'm going to say
A lot of my stuff, like my travel didn't reset.
Somebody as powerful as Strahd, can they really be
One thing
scryed on?
I'm going to say your knowledge of the target is secondhand, but you've seen a picture of the target. Okay, so that gives us a positive 3 to check.
I mean, you've seen the hologram thing of him.
We're just doing this out in the open because, yeah.
Or his vision of himself.
All right, what's the save? Wisdom save. What's your DC?
23. And I'm guessing because what we met was an illusion, I haven't met this person. So it would
Right, you haven't met them, but you've seen the picture, so I'm applying a +3 to his check.
So if you actually know him, is it like a +5?
If you know, there's a whole chart.
Yeah,
there's
a whole chart of them.
there's 2 charts.
Yeah. Maybe I'll
Okay,
check into that.
so
What is the casting time on Dragon?
Oh, wow.
you briefly get a glimpse of the man that you saw a couple of times standing in front of the front door with 2 smaller servants of some sort flanking him. He looks over and says, "Sneaky, sneaky,"
Sneaky, sneaky, sir.
and dispels your scryball.
good news,
But he's standing right by the front door.
bad news. Strahd's on porch.
Really? Is he
He's
alone?
here.
He's not.
Who's with him?
Actually, I'll give him one more line before he dispels it. "I'll see you soon."
Oh, shit. Did that make it pucker up when he said that?
Sarasunda looks at you and says, "So did he have? Was he here? Did you see him?"
Yes, he's right outside the front door right now, and he knows that I spy on him. So
Well,
it might be a matter of minutes.
I wish there was a way we could get a full
as
rest.
an almost inquisitor, I should be able to get us passage out of the house if we can convince him that you are with me. You have been of great help preventing this rod from falling into the wrong hands, and I feel like I owe you this much to help you escape without having to face him directly. However, we will have to move as a group, act as a group, and I'm sure there will be a testing of your loyalty to the Ulmquist Inquisition before we are allowed to leave. Would you be willing to go along with such a plan?
I'm not good at tests. How do I pass?
I don't think you're the right person to talk at all.
Noted.
Someone of particular charisma should be the one to speak.
Who would that be?
I mean, could be either one of us.
Yeah.
Well, if it's
What do we need to do?
Don't know yet.
also real quick, Rich, the red light on the front is flashing. Does that matter?
It's been flashing the whole time. It's been recording.
Okay. I only just noticed.
That's when it turns blue. You gotta worry. Right?
Exactly. When it stops flashing red, it's a problem.
Okay, totally backwards. Got it.
I swear, maybe it was at the other table, but somebody else has gone 3 hours without noticing it flashing as well. So you're in good company, apparently. I'm going to go back through and check and make sure it wasn't you.
I don't think so.
Probably not. So, you guys want to try to go up the stairs? There is no other way out of this room.
Yes. Yeah, I'll go.
As you start climbing the stairway, it acts as a normal stairway.
All right.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
You are in the second level of the dungeon or basement. Oh yeah, you guys were like 45 feet down. Sorry, I just pinged for no reason. But you're coming up right here.
Yep.
We got a submarine thing over here.
I really hope we can get.
Which way
by
do you
this
go
guy
to get out
without
of here?
Fighting, because we're toast if we do.
So we should know that.
Maybe you go right and straight. Right?
Yeah, we can go
She's leading the
this way.
What was her name again?
Sarasunda?
Who?
Sarasunda.
Okay. All right. And she's
Actually,
leading
it's
the way.
Surusanda, I think, now that I'm thinking of
No,
it.
I think
but
I have Saru Sunder written down.
I probably said it wrong before,
Susan
too.
Sarandon.
Yeah.
Either way.
That's what I'm going to go with. Because
There you
go.
that thing.
So, yeah, you guys go
All right.
up the
All right.
the small spiral staircase
All
to
right.
the attic once more.
I'll be right next to her.
Okay. Oops, I still
Just
got my
'cause-
pointer going on. I don't mean to. Anyway, so you come out in the attic.
No, I can't like pull myself. I can't do the camera and do this at the same time. I think.
Are the doors still broken?
What's that?
Are the doors still
The
broken?
doors. The first door you destroyed is
looks better.
fixed. The other two are still broken.
Hey, I broke this.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Adam, good boy.
Does the door re-break?
Okay. Do you guys go down the stairs?
Yep.
Yes. All right,
Okay.
Max. You need to be on your best behavior. So, no playing, no breaking down doors. I'll get you some sticks and some bones when we get back to the shelter. All right.
Remember, whenever I make the big house, and you got that big area to run around with all the sticks. As soon as we get a chance to do that, it's all yours, buddy.
I will
I'll
say,
make sure there's extra.
So
sticks.
you're able to come down the stairs.
are the magic sticks still in the bag of holding?
Which magic stick?
The glowing one?
Yeah.
like 50 Cent.
Right,
Got the
so-
magic
Okay.
stick.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
You guys are able to, without passing through any additional
Yeah, we gotta have
doorways, go down the stairs from the third to the second to the first floor. And there you see Strad van Zorovich.
Oh God.
Yeah,
So, intruders, we finally meet.
Hi, are you friends?
Max.
From the way the villagers spoke about you, I expected someone more impressive. Well, I am forever disappointed in the insects that think themselves worthy of meeting me. I suppose I could entertain myself destroying you.
We're not here to fight. We're here to get back to our home.
Sarasenda pipes up and says, I'm with this party is with me. I am an Inquisitor, and I require your assistance and passage from this place for myself and my team. Strahd looks at the group and says, is this so? This is the check, guys. Somebody gonna answer him?
Yes. What can we do for you?
He's asking if you remember the group. Straight up.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Blanked out. Yes. Sorry.
Sorry, I had to break on that one.
things. I'm thinking
All
about
right.
a couple different things.
So yes, you say.
Yes, yes.
Roll me.
Yes, we are.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh, that's good. Plus 50, 34.
With a DC of 20,
Okay.
you convince Strahd that you guys are indeed part of the Olmquist Inquisition and are allowed to leave. Traveling once more down the muddy path in the gray mist of Barovia, through the village where you see people peeking out from behind shutters and very cautiously monitoring as you go through. No stones this time, but they're very wary of you as you leave.
Tiefling.
Very wary of the group. They don't come out with the torches and pitchforks, though. They allow you to pass through the village. I figured you had your hood up. Yeah. It's quite the updo
still
that you
undead.
have when your hood's up. Yeah. And you guys are allowed to return to Sigil, where you are met by Illustrial. Silverhand? Illustrial Silverhand.
Yes.
Hello. Welcome back. Did you succeed in your mission?
Max, get the glowing stick
I have
out,
a glowing
We're
stick.
not home yet.
please. I'll get you even more sticks.
Max, remember
That's
what we
wrong
talked
stick.
about?
Oh, stick.
It's a different one of the round of 7 parts. It's just not the one that we were.
I've seen this one before.
Oh.
Do you have the new one?
Bunch of sticks.
Okay, you pull out all the pieces of the rod.
All the sticks.
Oh, interesting. Would you mind? And she asks for all of them, and she starts assembling them. And you guys now have a rod that's about that long. Interesting. The magic does indeed grow as the pieces are added together, but with what's this, 4th? Yeah, with only 4 pieces, obviously it still has some way to go. This latest piece, however, as she touches it, Magram, you can tell she's probably seeing what you saw earlier.
It's a place with funny moons.
It is Kryn that you are going to be journeying to next.
We're going there?
Yes, indeed. Now, I would recommend getting a good rest and preparing yourselves for what could be an arduous journey ahead. You may want to do some research as well during the rest.
Magnus,
Yes,
I was told to be quiet. Ask the question.
I have no problem with it, sir.
Yes, you're good to talk now, Max.
Oh, okay. Thanks. The last time we moved around,
Yes,
whatever, she didn't come with us. What happened?
I don't know, but she was there sometime after the rest of the party left. So I urged her to join you quickly. What happened was there...
She attacked us, but it wasn't she. It was somebody else.
He turned into Master.
With a guy? A guy, you say?
The guy, his master.
Do you know what this person looked like?
Conjure minor illusion.
Okay. Oh my. This is Kaz. Kaz was a great friend and ally to Vecna, but later attempted to destroy him and take his power. So, if he is involved, this does not bode well. We must be very cautious.
We tried. That didn't work out when
But
we
he
were
was
inside.
here, right? He attacked you here.
Remember, your modified memory lifted, and you did remember him casting it on you. Well,
Like-
no, it wasn't. No, it looked like you casting it on you. Yeah, sorry. And if it didn't before it, that's what it. Canonically, that's what happened now. So,
Can we find a funny book about him?
Yeah, we'll talk about that, Max.
so we'll pause there. You guys will be coming out of your long rest at the beginning of the next episode. So you get your long rest. You may proceed to level 15 if you're not already there. If you're there, please hang out for now. Sorry. But yeah, and then next week we will be visiting Kryn.
Well, that sucks. We didn't get any secrets.
Actually, sorry. You would have gotten Sarasunda's secret. So you can somebody mark down Sarasunda's secret.
I got it.
It's just they didn't put it in the right place to be discovered
Susan Sarandon's
when it
secret.
happens.
What I'm writing. There we go.
Just a sec.
Yeah, I'm up.
Yeah, there was supposed to be another meeting with her where she was having a crisis of faith. There's 3 priests of Osibos to kill.
So we're back in the little town.
No.
said
Hold
the-
on.
Okay.
So, but after you guys had a battle, or we'll just call it that, you guys had a brief battle with some cultists. She shares with you that her
Thank you.
father, a man named Gallius, joined the priests of Ossibus,
Taking off my mask.
and she witnessed him commit a terrible act in the cult's name, but did not stop him when he fled. And she feels terribly guilty. She had been hoping to run into him here, but none of the priests of Ossibus that any of you guys have killed in the death house have been him. But that's her shameful secret, was that she had the opportunity to stop him, but it was her father, so she didn't. She let him go.
Well, I'm glad I mentioned it then.
Yes, thank you.
That is why I wanted to bring Gustav, because I had a scroll of Speak with Dead, and I was going to see if we could get a secret out of him if he had one.
He didn't. He's just an asshole. So
Well, it was either going to be him, Elizabeth, or
Let-
Saru.
long rest, level, 10 days of downtime. We found 3 scrolls and a +2 short sword, if I recall.
Yes.
So everybody gets those magic items.
Yep.
+2 short sword.
I give you
Is there any?
And I'm going to say you get it as well, because, yeah, you were here in spirit at least. There was a scroll of protection from poison, a scroll of
It was a spiritual weapon. and
spiritual
bless.
weapon, and what was the third one?
Bless.
Bless.
Was there a money amount?
You can't read those.
For those.
Okay.
I was here for
I-
getting those.
Yeah. Yeah, that, you could be.
I don't think I
we
wrote
had a
those
scroll
down.
of bless.
We got those.
Spiritual
Yep.
weapon and
Yeah.
protection from
I
poison.
didn't hear you say the bless.
Correct.
But yeah, and I don't remember if there's any. I don't think there's any other magic items that we found.
No.
I think there was like gold value.
Oh yes.
Yeah. We
And
didn't
you-
get the gold value.
Yeah, and everybody gets
We found
for tier 3 play. Everybody gets 2,000 gold.
Okay. Easy enough.
Yeah, and you're getting paid. Half of that is loot that you guys found. Half of it is you guys are getting payment from the 3 wizards for going on these quests. Okay. So
One of the scrolls was protection from poison, right? Or-
yes,
Okay.
Protection
Oh,
from poison.
Okay, good. Then I got all of them.
And that
Yep.
gold we can
Yep.
buy stuff.
yeah, you just got to remember the irony of it being protected by poison.
And now all the
The scroll of
scrolls I
protection from
bought.
poison.
put, uh,
There's a poison trap.
Oh, okay. Did not remember that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks
That 2K
everyone
ain't-
on
that
the
2K
internet
ain't gonna
for
last you
watching.
long, is it?
See you guys later. Thanks for joining us all, for those of us in real life.